Oh man, I'm live, huh? Metal Cap Review says I'm waiting. Y'all are waiting? Well, wait no more. I'm here. Y'all can't see me yet, but I'm here. Um, can y'all can see me? Change dashboard. There we go. I mean, like y'all can. I mean, y'all can't see me, but y'all can like hear me, right? So this stream is healthy. Everything seems to be in order. What's up, y'all? I'm out here. I'm gonna play. Let me start putting on some music. So right now, what we're doing is we're animating Spider-Man. I'm gonna have him jump off this building. Let me just put on the stream playlist. Should be able to hear that, right? I hope you can hear that. Prefer on Twitch. I might be streaming on Twitch later tonight. Cause right now I want to animate some, some guys moving. Let me just turn this down on my end, so that way I can hear. Alright, so all I'm doing right now is I'm gonna be animating Spider-Man jumping off the building. He's gonna jump off this long, tall building. As you can see, it's very long, it's very tall. It goes all the way to the ground. Yo, thank you very much, Urban Stop Motion, for the $2 donation. And then when he's near the ground, he's gonna swing. He's gonna swing through the sky. Yo, what's up, just a kid that rents? Thank you for the $2. But anyways, look how high I put up this curtain for this shot. This is a long. I had to I was stepping on my set, barefooted, mind you. The bottom side of my foot covered in Lego studs, and it was painful. But you gotta suffer sometimes to get the things you need. Pain isn't always good, but you know what can you do? That's an insane height. It is. Cause I mean, that's what you need. That was a very short song. Anyways, so a lot of people have been wondering. I don't want to listen to the song right now. What else is there? Ooh. So a lot of people have been wondering, yo, what is this video about? And it's not really about anything. It's just kind of Spider-Man doing his thing. I have this. It's like this I don't know. $2. Yo, what's up? Respect for not clickbaiting us. Thank you very much, Nonstop Animations, for the $2. All right, next up. I mean, it's not clickbaiting, right? Because he is gonna be jumping off the building. I just gotta get to that point first. So one thing I've been doing, y'all. Okay, maybe this might help you guys if you don't do this already. But when I stand up and I animate, I find it's actually much easier to kind of do it. It doesn't. It gets. I can't get distracted. I stay moving. I stay fresh. I'm on my feet. I'm on my legs. Well, we have 336 viewers. What the hell? Since when did that many people watch these? It's pretty crazy. Alright, I need to stop fiddling around with these with the stream stuff, because I just need to get to work. Because that's what this stream is all about. It's about doing what we can. Thank you very much for the £5. Let me pronounce this real quick. Tricera Lego Stop Motion. Thank you very much. Damn, I haven't even started doing much. Is this what it's like to be one of those Twitch streamers? Is it what it feels like to be Ninja? I feel like Ninja makes like $1 billion in 3 seconds, and he doesn't even have to talk. He can just he can just go live. Everybody's like, yo, it's Ninja. I'm gonna give him my money. But here it's different, right? Cause the chat's going by fast, so it's hard to keep up with everybody, especially when I gotta focus on the animation. But you know what? A donation, that's like a big flashing light in my face. I can't really just that doesn't pass by. That grabs my attention. So what I want with this shot is I want to get a real scale of the building, but I also want to make sure that the camera is moving at the same time. Schmoving. So that's too much. I gotta turn it back a bit. All right, I think that's a good. That's a good amount of camera movement. Next, I can focus on Spider-Man, and I can make him swing his arms and do this. Now this shot's a little bit tricky because as you can see, he's right next to the tower, so he's kind of on an edge. But that looks right. All right, and next up we gotta make his legs cross. Now doing a run cycle is cool because it's easy. It's only like 2 frames that are like looping over and over and over again. That's it. Run cycles aren't like, you know, they're not the bane of my existence or anything. I think the hardest thing to animate might just be when there's a lot of characters on screen moving at the same time. That's when it's hard, because that's you got to keep a track of a lot of things. He might be moving a little bit sporadically in this frame. Yo, what's up, Psycho Productions? Thank you very much for the $2. Sup, he says. Sup. He's cool. He doesn't man a few words, like it. You know, he came here. He knows what he wants to say. He just wants to know what's up. Ah, that's too much of a movement. Especially because the last frame I didn't do that much. Do you remember me, Dresdes? Ah, it's been a while since I streamed, man. It might be hard because I remember mostly based on like profile pictures, not really names. Everybody's asking if I remember them. Damn, nice beard. I gotta shave it. This is my I haven't seen anybody in over a month, so there's, you know, no real point in keeping up appearances for now. It's even harder when you're interacting with fans while you're working. Yeah, I'm trying to also get a lot done because I'm kind of like, I've been working on this video every day now for the last 2 days. I was in a bit of a funk, I can't lie, throughout January, but I think I'm out of it now. You know, I've been waking up earlier, I've been eating a lot of oranges, and I've been feeling better. It's one of the reasons why I'm streaming right now is because I've been feeling pretty good. I kind of want to stream more on a regular, consistent basis, especially because I got a new PC, which makes it possible to stream a lot more things. Like I can stream video games, for example, now that are like, you know, more intensive. Like I can stream Apex Legends, it's a game I play a lot, or Minecraft even with my shaders. I love shaders on Minecraft. It makes the game worth playing, because I just like the way it looks. Well, Minecraft is already a pretty fun game, but I've been playing it for 10 years. You know, I need something new in that game. I watch Ari vids all the time. Really? Damn, bro. Spider-Man, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Antonio Cervantes with the concern for Spider-Man's mental well-being. I mean, like, he's gonna live. He's not jumping off the building for the sake of jumping off the building. He's jumping off the building because he has to get from one place to the next, and he's got to do it in style. He's leaning too far forward in this frame. It has to be like some measure of consistency. This building's actually pretty frail because I don't have, like, okay, so you can see these 2 walls, right? That's it. That's the whole building. There's nothing behind it. I mean, you guys can't see what's not behind it, so, like, you know, there's no point in putting it. CQ Studios, thank you very much for the $1. Nothing to say, you know, he just wanted to give me the $1. Thank you very much. I can buy a Coke with that. Mr. XLO underscore with the 20 SEKs. Is that your blip beard? It's my blip beard. I gotta say, it's my, you know, it doesn't look too bad. But I don't think it's gonna be surviving for very much longer. I like my mustache. I want to keep my mustache. I wanna grow that out further. Maybe to my sig figure I can add like a little mustache, the little mustache piece, and that can be that. I gotta put this back on shuffle. I'm gonna make Spider-Man lean forward a bit because I want to make him like look like he's about to leap into the air, you know. So he has to wind up first. So how does this look so far? Okay, it doesn't look bad. Let me just really quickly put this on shuffle again. Alright, and that's done. Spidey got too sick of quarantine. Yo, Spider-Man doesn't even have to be in quarantine. He can just go through the airs, you know? He doesn't have to worry about catching any viruses. What FPS do you animate at? Thanks. MIC Studios, I animate at 15 frames per second. You can see it right there. I have it listed. Will we make a Spider-Man PS4 video sometime? I mean, like, a lot of people have asked if I will do Spider-Man PS4 in a certain amount of minutes. Like I said, I like to keep possibilities open, you know, I'll never say no to something. But for now, I do know what I'm going to be doing for the next foreseeable amount of time. So, and right now, Spider-Man PS4 is probably going to be on the, probably not for a bit of a while into the future. So I got to make him lean forward even further. And then I'm gonna make the camera go up a bit as well. What Marvel movie are you gonna do next? I'm gonna do Iron Man 2. But I also want to work on Spider-Man Noir 3. I've been writing that, and that's almost done with actually, I wouldn't say it's almost done with the writing phase, because I've been trying to polish it. You know, I have a draft done, but with my scripts, especially with something like Spider-Man Noir, I go back and like change a billion things before I'm happy with it. But I do know what's gonna happen in it at least. Like I do know the structure of the story and everything, so that's pretty important. The foundation, if you will. I just want to like go back, maybe tweak the dialogue, maybe figure something out. I'm in my Google Meets class studying world history, but I'd rather ditch that just to be on here live. Honestly, history class is boring. I need a little excitement once in a while. History class is boring. Who said that? Lego Titan Productions? Well, guess what, bro? You're not going to be escaping history lessons today, because I happen to be somebody who's into history. So I can't believe you just said that to me. So just for that, this is now a history stream. Did you know the Louisiana Purchase? Exactly. It's what I think Thomas Jefferson, he took that from Napoleon. They took Louisiana. I don't know exactly what it did. I think they found gold in there or something. What else was there? There's the Panama Canal. I definitely butchered that. The Panama Canal. I think that was in the 1930s. And that like opened up a huge trade route for like a lot of it essentially connected the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, and that changed the game. It was crazy. Everybody was like, oh my lord, we can just go through Central America now instead of having to go all the way around it. It was pretty crazy, so thank that for why we have stuff today. Anyways, history is cool, but you know what, I do actually have an issue with how school presents history and really just any subject. You know why you think history class is boring? Because they don't teach you the cool stuff. They teach you stuff so that way he fell. So they teach you stuff so that way you can learn it and then forget it after you take the test. And that's why I don't think it's as interesting when schools teach it. It's why YouTube videos are so much more interesting than school, I think. History stream Pog. Yo, thank you very much, Moneybags360. Yeah, this is a history stream now. Bro, history is epic and I'm in history class right now. Spencer Productions. Alright, let's not... history is epic, but I would forgive somebody for saying that they think history is boring if their only introduction to history is through school, because school has a way of just making things not interesting, I have a lot of problems with school, but that's just me. I think school is also important, right, for a lot of people, because you need to get like a degree if you want to have any type of social maneuverability through the economic classes when you get older and stuff. Unless you're pretty well off right now, in which case all you really need is just like a dream. Where is the Spider-Man figure? He kind of just fell off the face of the planet. Damn, bro. Don't tell me he's just gone forever. Ugh. Oh, I see him. This is like a rescue. Okay. He fell very deep into the background, between my buildings even. Alright, I hope it doesn't mess things up too much. I might have to push this back, this brittle, frail building. I was really interested in history at school, but my history teacher hated me and I couldn't learn anything. That sucks, BB Elephant. Sometimes that's just how it is, right? A lot of, school can teach interesting things, but for the wrong reasons, which makes people disinterested in them, Also, the added stress of school is it's so unnecessary, bro. You go there to learn, and they're just like, all right, if you don't learn how we want you to learn, you die, or whatever. Anyways, y'all, that's why I'm streaming right now, because I know school's over for the EST crowd, and I don't want to be distracting that many people. Just would I say pay attention in school? I spent a lot of high school, early high school in particular, falling asleep in class. I wouldn't say go by my example, especially because, again, I don't think I was the best student. But in grade 11 and 12, they were like, alright, y'all, this is the year where you have to try really hard, because you have to get good grades in order to make sure you can go to the school that you want to go to. So in grade 11 and 12, I actually really did step up my game, and I was able to get into the school of my desire, only to drop out and become a YouTuber 2 years later. But let's not talk about that. I think that was a huge risk I took. But it's like if somebody tells you that they won the lottery, would you, and then they told you gotta quit your job and just buy lottery tickets, would you do that? No, you can't do that, because it's one in in a thousand chance, very difficult to make happen. So I wouldn't recommend, completely shrugging off school. But it's also important to recognize that not everything school does is the be all end all. Although I did have some really good teachers in grade 11 and 12, which I think really actually helped me actually become a better student. Dude, I had this one teacher. I can't dox him, right? Because I can't give out his name. Let's just call him the Mr. Owl, because he was wise like an owl. And this dude was like spitting. Every single class I went to, I was like literally, I was like, hello, Mr. Owl, I'm ready for your lesson today, you know? Because he was a great teacher. And that's the thing about school too, right? Is that if your teacher isn't good, that has a huge bearing on whether or not you actually learn something or not, which is also an issue. Because not a lot of teachers care. That's not good. You know, teachers gotta care. Because you're dealing with like the livelihood of like a lot of students. And if the teacher doesn't care, then you know, that's just not good. Hey Ed, are you gonna animate webs and swinging in the stream? Indeed, I am. He's gonna fall from a great height, and then he's gonna catch himself with the web, and he's gonna like just sling through.
More fat. And I'm being serious because there's
What is this guy talking about? I'm getting an ad. Edbone, have you seen Straight Outta Compton? I have not, but I gotta see it. I remember when it came out, and it was like a pretty huge deal. Oh boy, the Game Over music sampled. You know, this is nice and chill. It's January 20th, 2021, and the most important thing that happened today was I started live streaming. I'm talking pretty loud. I can hear my roommate. I hope I'm not bothering him. My maths hates everyone except the woman. Oh boy. You know, actually, I remember when I was in grade school, or like, you know, young, like elementary school, and a lot of the teachers were women. And because of that, we thought, like, all those boys collectively thought, the women teachers only hate the boys because we're boys. And you know, when you're in that age, it's pretty easy to view it as a binary. I'm wondering how true that actually turned out to be, though. Because I don't think it was that true. Just we were looking at at the world through our point of view. But who knows, man? I don't know your teacher. For all I know, it could be real. Anyways, where's that piece I'm looking for? I need to find a very specific piece. Otherwise, this whole shot turns to ash. It doesn't work. I could use this one actually. You know, it doesn't. I don't need that specific piece. So he's gonna. Should he do a flip? You guys are gonna determine the outcome. Should Spider-Man flip off the building and like tumble on his way down, or should he just like do a belly flop like he does in the thumbnail? Edbound, did you try the McRib? I've never had a McRib actually. Edbound, did you watch Lego Mando by 4-Star 101? I did. I thought it was pretty excellent. Cause you know that I love the set design in that particular film and how he destroys so much of it. It's like, how do you like put so much effort into your set design and then just explode it? It's crazy. A spider has fallen off a building, Lego City. Build a helicopter. Yes, he's got a flip. All right, I'm seeing way more flips than belly flops. Okay, so he's gonna do a flip. But he does so many flips in this video. It's crazy. Y'all aren't ready for the flips he does. All right, for this flip to look natural, what he needs to get some more distance between himself and the building in this shot, in this frame. So I'm gonna add an extra cylinder piece, so that way he gets some more height. And I'm gonna make his arms flail back. Jeez, bro, I can't speak, yo. I can't speak. This is why I haven't streamed in so long. You see, I think I mentioned this in the last stream, but like I haven't like had proper conversation with people in so long that I've developed like a bit of a stutter. You know, maybe before every stream I just gotta like do a bunch of mouth exercises. All right, frame 1 of the flip. Awesome. All right, now we just gotta take the empty frame. Oh, wait a second. Not this song. This song is from Mother 3. I remember, okay, so this song, I remember in grade 9, summer in particular, this was summer 2014, I was like in my feels, because like stuff was going on in my personal life, right? But this was like years and years back. I'm already over it, so you know, I'm okay now. I'm doing pretty well. But back then, I was pretty intensely in my feels, and I was like going through my local neighborhood, biking at like 12 a.m., listening to this song, and I'm like, bruh, this is a moment, you know? Do you guys have that? Like, you can like recall a very specific moment in your life because you played a certain song over and over again during that time. So now whenever you listen to that song, that particular era just comes back to you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty gnarly. Hey Ed, would you do a Scott Pilgrim video? Actually, I like Scott Pilgrim a lot, so I mean, I don't know if I'd make an animation of it, but maybe. Hey Edbone, I quit experimenting with stop motion a while back. Do you think I should try it again? You know, actually, I do think if you get bored of stop motion in any particular sense, maybe taking a break is a good idea, and then you can come back and see if you enjoy it. And if you do, chances are you probably come back with more knowledge. and you're able to get a better hang of it, right? So yeah, I mean, like, remember, y'all, I quit making brick films when I was, I want to say 13, and I didn't get back into it until I was 17, until after I graduated high school. I quit in like grade 8, and then I got back until like literally like a month after I graduated high school. And here we are now. You know, I took a long break. In that gap, I think I learned a lot more about filmmaking in general, and learned about what I liked and what I didn't like. Yo, thank you very much for the extra $1, Cycle Productions. And in doing so, you know, like taking a break, it can be a legitimate option if you hit a wall, if you feel like you've hit a wall. So, you know, but if you're ready to come back, then you should. You look bomb with that mustache. Thank you very much, Greasy Fries. I've been growing it out now for like a month, I think. A little over a month. Alright, he's flipping off, y'all. He's doing the flip. Are we ready? That doesn't hit as hard as it used to back in the day. How old are you? I just turned 22 in like a week ago. Ed, what do you think of all these crazy live-action Spider-Verse rumors in Spider-Man 3? And you think Sony and Disney stole your idea from Into the Spider-Verse? I don't think they stole my idea. Personally. Though that would be kind of funny if they actually did get that idea from watching my video. But, you know, movies take a long time to get off the ground. So chances are they're already probably talking about this, like, even before my video came out. So maybe it'd be cool if they did actually, you know, rob me. Maybe what if I saw myself in the credits and just like, whoa, that's me? That'd be kind of funny. But I actually am pretty excited, cause you know I'm like a shill, bro. I'm never gonna be mad if they give me another Spider-Man product or a Spider-Man movie to watch, especially if it has, like, you know, that Spider-Man action that I love so much. All right, what's next? I gotta add the next frame of him flipping off. I don't want him to drop too fast, cause I gotta make this shot last a little bit of a while. So the problem here is that Spider-Man, he dips too hard in this frame. I need to push him further again. So let's add some more bricks. Boom. Say a bad word? You mean like? Should I? I mean, like, it's tempting, you know. I say bad words regularly throughout my normal life. Though I mean, like, I did a lot more when I was a teenager, but I don't really do so as much now, just because I don't really find a place for them. Unless I'm like talking to my friends. What is this about? This is like an opening movie, you know? Like, I have the Japanese Spider-Man intro playing. If you ever heard of that, we've listened to it on streams a few times. And this would be like a Saturday morning Spider-Man intro, you know? So there's a lot of high action shots, like for example this shot here. Let me just make sure that it works. But this is one of the shots I just made, and I'm pretty proud of it. So check this out. It's just him swinging through the city. It's just stuff like that, you know. There's another shot where he's fighting the Sandman, another shot where he's fighting Green Goblin like this. So it's a lot of stuff like this. It's just like, you know, it's like if I had a Lego Spider-Man show, I would have like, this would be the intro, you know. It'd be a lot of action, a lot of swinging, a lot of mentioning the villains, and, you know, showing the just the passing stuff of being Spider-Man. Anyways, so did you know that Brick Bros production is also Canadian? I didn't know that. There are a lot of Canadian brick filmers I find. There's a Cash, there's Rad Visuals, there's me, there's Armin Animator, or I think he goes by Armin Studios now. What's next? How many feet tall is that building? It's not that tall. It's like tall in relative proportion to like the sets, and you'll probably find out once we get like a better angle. But I gotta get some more frames on first. All right, so that's fine. I'm gonna take the empty frame now. I might even edit this shot on stream too. Your videos are amazing. Could you watch my videos? Thank you very much, Zeddery, for the £2. The €2. We're not gonna watch videos today, but fear not, I do want to stream again. Like, I want to legit make like streaming a regular thing. I was thinking I would probably stream animations on this channel, and then I would stream myself gaming, because I'm a gamer, on my Twitch channel, especially because I have this new PC. I'm able to stream a lot more games now. Like, I play a lot of games, like Apex Legends, for example. I've been playing Minecraft with the guy who voices Dr. Connors in the Spider-Man Noir series. My friend Zach, actually. I mean, like, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Jake Keoli. who's also streaming right now, I think. If you go to twitch.tv/JAEKOLEI. Oh my god, I hope I spelled that right. But you should be seeing him stream right now. We usually just hang out and like play video games. Alright, what's next? I was on his stream the other day. I was playing Minecraft with him. So he's flipping down. Can you make Thor vs Hulk? When Avengers in like 6 minutes comes out, that will be the Thor vs Hulk. Okay. So he has to pick up more speed. So I'm gonna make him dip down further. Okay, but I also have to extend the platform further. So that way, it still looks all like in line. Damn, maybe I should have animated him belly flopping. I think that would have been funnier, but you know what? I'd like to flip too. He's gonna be like perpetually flipping on his way down. Okay, that's good. So check this out. Alright, it looks a little bit soft right now, but it's gonna pick up speed as we go along. And I messed up the lighting. Ah! Alright, so we move the camera. Into the Sonyverse was great. Thanks. I'm hoping Spider-Man Noir can kind of top it, but I think Into the Sonyverse will always have that fan appeal, right? Just for Spider-Man fans in general, because it has, you know, it kind of dealt with the whole Sony Disney issues, and that was fun. That was a whole time. Remember like last year when we all thought that Spider-Man was gonna be out of the MCU? Bro, that was a time. The camera might be moving a little bit awkwardly here. Actually, no, that's fine. Alright, and then we take him out and take the next frame. You know, actually, this is a pretty easy shot to animate. Despite its general ambitiousness with how high this building is. Because it's just Spider-Man flipping and, like, you know, in circles, it's not that hard yet. But we're gonna reach the ground eventually. And then that's when things are gonna get a little bit trickier. When he, like, spins the web and starts, like, flying. What is your next video? It's this! You know, the current project, it says Spider-Man Does Stuff. I don't have an exact, like, title for it yet. It might just be called Saturday Morning Spider-Man. And now we put him in the area again. So what's next? That is, wait, look at this. He looks like a pendulum. Boom! What if he just, like, smashes into the building wall? Hey, remember I got you to voice for a... Whoa, this chat's going by so fast. You got any tips for a good Spidey film? Artwork animations? Make him jump a lot. Spider-Man is like, the way he fights, he flips, he jumps, he does a lot of crazy stuff. He fights with his webs. I'd say like watch shows like The Spectacular Spider-Man to figure out how he like, you know, to figure out how other animators animate him. So, you know, watch like Spider-Man movies. Again, like, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man might not, I mean, the Amazing Spider-Man might not be like the best Spider-Man story, but I think it has a lot of great Spider-Man action in it. So, if you're wondering how to do that, I suggest studying that. My favorite fight between any Spider-Man movie, I think would have to be Spider-Man versus Green Goblin at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's a lot of cool shots in that. You know, it really makes use of his powers. Really gives, like, you know, a stake. I might be the only fan of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 now that I think about it. Even though I don't like that movie. I like a lot of the things in it. But as a whole, it's not that great. But I do like it. I do enjoy it. Alright, that's too far in. He has to keep going forward. Okay, so now we're making progress in the acceleration. Did you ever consider making FF content at some point? Do you mean like Final Fantasy? I've never actually played any Final Fantasy game, so I'm not entirely sure. And I wonder, you know, FF could be something completely different. Wait, that could also mean Fantastic Four. But I've never really read a Fantastic Four comment, so I have an important message. Do you remember me in the stream of Sans Endgame when we spammed hamburgers in Shack? Oh, I remember that, Galen. I remember the hamburgers. I remember back in those days when I was streaming, a lot of people would be like, "Hey, look behind you," and I'd be like, "Oh my god," and there would be nobody behind me. All right, next I got to move the camera further down. So now the camera's also picking up speed, as you can see. That's too much still. I gotta move it up a bit more. Unless I can make it keep up with Spider-Man, in which case it won't really matter if the camera can stay, because the focal point will be Spider-Man. So any like weird deviations in the camera's arc won't really matter. Although I do think it should still be moving a little bit forward. Do a Lego Robin stop motion? What will Robin do? Would he just be chilling? Would Robin be like, I'm Robin? You know, I actually really like Robin as a character. Like Dick Grayson, for example. I think he's a cool guy. Kind of. In the brick filming scene, though, Robin has been giving a pretty bad name. Endlessly made the butt of the joke. I feel for Robin, you know? I'm a Robin fan. It hurts seeing people destroy him so much. Oh well. So I'm gonna replace the current rig we're using for this bunch of tower bricks, I guess, because it's just gonna be easier from here on out to use these, rather than just endlessly add extra bits to the previous platform that we're using. Robin will kill the citizens of Gotham. Whoa! Why is he doing that? I feel like that's out of character. Okay, so the way I'm gonna animate this is I'm just gonna attach Spider-Man to this. No, it won't attach! But it's a thing that Lego people can grab onto. It's like the perfect shape for them. Do you guys see this? Look. Oh, okay, he can grab onto this one, but not the other ones for some reason. Alright, so how's this? He's too far forward. I'm gonna have to move him back a bit. It messes with the perspective. Okay. And how's this? Oh, he's too far down. Gotta move him up a bit. Maybe by like one brick. You know? So the thing about using Legos is that it's actually pretty easy to like do measurements, right? Cause, you know, I can be like, oh, this is 1 brick high, this is 2 bricks high. Makes my life pretty easy. And that's too far out, so let's just move him 1 stud over to the right. Could you make an updated sound library? Yeah, I've been meaning to for a while actually, so thank you for reminding me, Eamon Larson. Say my name, the Ryan Reynolds? You're Ryan Reynolds! You're goddamn right. Can you imagine Breaking Bad, but it had Ryan Reynolds instead of Bryan Cranston? How different of a show would that be if it starred Ryan Reynolds? Alright, I'm not gonna use this actually because that's too... It's gonna be a lot of masking in post if I use this one because of how weirdly shaped the brick is. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure that what I have going on right now is of the appropriate height. Yo, I started watching this show Shameless on Netflix. And I was like not prepared for some of the stuff it was showing me. You know, like the first episode, like there was already nudity. And I'm just thinking to myself like, well, you know, I'm 22 years old. I'm okay. Like it's okay for me to watch this stuff. But like, damn, a warning would be nice, you know? This is also not gonna work because it's in front of his head, so I gotta put it on the other arm. Anyways, I hope I didn't just inspire people to watch that show. So far, though, it seems to be kind of interesting. It seems to be about a family, living in relative poverty. So you know, seems pretty cool. I wonder what it has to say about society. That, you know, because we live in a society. I'm actually turning into the Joker, by the way. Alright, I gotta make sure I got the preview. Okay, alright. Ooh, this song is from Paper Mario. This is sick. Ed, what's your opinion on the Avengers game? I haven't played it. I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox, so I didn't get a chance to play it. Alright, he's falling off the building, y'all. Alright, how does this look, though? That looks fine. I think once we were able to like mask out all the imperfections, we'll be able to make it look even better. Maybe I should put on the. Do I have my replay stuff? Okay, I do. All right, so I'm gonna save this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this over and over again. Whoops. I'm gonna play this over and over again for the next 30 seconds. And I'm gonna read chat so that way I can save this as a replay. Can you do another Batman animation? What should the next Batman animation be about? What will Batman do? Can we have a moment of silence? because I'm not gonna read that one out, bro. I'm not about to get into that can of worms right now, Pizza Boy. I'm sorry. I mean, Super Boy. Especially because I'm Canadian. Do you still animate in 15 frames per second? I do. Hey, Ed, can you say happy birthday to Adam? Happy birthday, Adam. January 20th, 2021. The two important things today are that I am streaming and it's Adam's birthday. Alright, so that should be enough. Save replay. There we go. Now I just gotta make sure that that replay is not playing. Alright, let me just turn this off. And let me just make sure everything on the stream is a-okay. So give me a second. Are that I am streaming? Wait a second, it hasn't caught up yet. Give me one more second, y'all. I'm gonna just turn the music back on. Okay, you know what? Now it's caught up. Now I can. Alright. Turn this off. And let me just make sure everything on the stream is a-okay. So give me a second. Are that I am streaming? Wait a second, it hasn't caught up yet. Okay, alright, so the issue is right now, what I'm trying to solve, sorry for that lull in the action, I gotta figure out how to make sure you guys can't hear the instant replay. You guys can hear the instant replay, right? I think, let me just make sure. The stream is a-okay, so give me a second. Are that I am streaming? Wait a second, it hasn't caught up yet. Okay, alright, so the issue is right now, what I'm trying to solve, sorry for that. Okay, you know what, I can't hear any echoes or anything crazy, so I'm assuming it's fixed, or I'm assuming that there's no issues. So let's just get back to it. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was animating this guy jumping off the building. No, Spider-Man, don't do it, you have so much to live for, Did I take that shot? I did, okay. Ooh, this is a banger. The Macintosh? Man, this is an old song. It's not even that old, it's like 2014, 2016-ish. I remember having good memories with this though. Would you consider the Xbox 360 old school or outdated? What, that came out in like 2006, didn't it? Let's see. I don't know if it's outdated. I mean, like, they're not making games for it anymore, are they? So I guess that would technically make it outdated. But is it old school? I wonder, you know? I mean, the GameCube is old school, right? At this point, it has to be. Even though that was the console I grew up with, it's definitely considered old school. But then the PS3, is that old school? The thing about the PS3, the Xbox 360 era, is that I feel like that era of gaming has stayed, you know? A lot of the games that are popular back then are the type of games that are popular now. It's not like with the N64 era or like the PlayStation 1 era, when everybody could say the games that came out in those days are like old, you know, like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot. Those are old school games. And that represented an era of gaming, the era of the platform, right? But you know, with the PS3, Xbox, that was like the era of the shooter game, which is the era that we're still in. The shooters, the open world, the first person adventures. And we're still in that era, you know? We're still getting games like that. So it's hard to consider that old school. Alright, so he's gonna be falling for. I'm gonna have him fall for a while, and I'm gonna change the angle. So that way it looks like he's even higher than he was before. Can we have a moment of silence? Because I'm not gonna read that, bro. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me with your sayings, bro. I'm not a fan of neoliberalism myself, but I am a fan of defeating ultranationalism. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. Damn, bro, I forgot to speak. I forgot. Yo, this is a live stream. So, y'all, if you're trying to get your live stream off the ground, if you're on twitch.tv or youtube.com and you want to have like a live stream and have, you know, one of those days where you can just turn on the stream and just be like, yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all got to make sure you do one of these two things, okay? If you're a live stream, a lot of people use you for background audio, right? So you got to make sure there's not a lot of dead air in your stream. So if you're not talking, you better fix that. I mean, like, you don't have to talk all the time, right? I also have music in the case that there is like a lull in the action. But you know, I love the Spider-Man Noir series. Thanks, man. I am really excited to see how that turns out. I hope to have it done, like the whole series, maybe by the end of the year. I know that probably sounds crazy to y'all, like, oh my god, the end of the year. But it's like, when you think that Spider-Man Noir Part 1 came out in August, and it's already January, and only Part 2 has come out since, it's not that crazy. I do want to have Part 3 out by April. Like 100%. because that's gonna be a big part though, because I'm writing it right, and I'm like, there's like this huge chase scene involving Spider-Man and a bunch of cops and like these gangster dudes, and like there's some serious action going on. I'm like, all right, so this comes at the end of the video, and already the video is probably gonna be about like maybe 10-ish minutes long. I think Spider-Man Noir Part 3 is gonna come out to 15 minutes. I have an important message. I do remember that, Galen. I already answered this. Have you seen The Lord of the Rings? I've never seen The Lord of the Rings. What am I using to control the camera settings? I use this program. It's called HD Pro Webcam C920 or Logitech camera settings. I actually have no idea where I got it. I remember getting it randomly off the internet, and I was never able to find it since. So whenever I needed to re-get it, I just kind of go into my computer files and kind of look for it. All right, he's flipping down. He's flipping down. All right, we're de-escalating the building. So check this out. And then he just disappears. So this has to be about 50 frames total in order to get the accomplished time frame that I need. So let's just continue it on. 78 Halloween? Yeah, it is 78 Halloween. Is this a trailer? Nah, it's just like a lot of fancy movements that I wanted to do, you know? Because I love anime. Because, okay, so the last few videos I made, right, there was Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk. And I think those videos came out great, but there's a lot of dialogue in them, you know? There's a lot of people just kind of going like, ooh, yo, I'm talking. This is me talking. This is how I talk. Ooh. And it's like, you know, dialogue is fun and all, but I really want to get back to animating like some hard action. So this is what I'm making. To remedy that. I already moved the camera. That was probably too much. Actually, no, not really, because we're trying to catch up with Spider-Man now. So, alright, I have a question now. Should the camera, like, look down, or should the camera try and follow and stay on Spider-Man's level? Was the stuff on Instagram part of this? Yeah, so far everything on Instagram is a part of this video. The set pics of the day. By the way, y'all, if you don't follow me on Instagram right now, you should do it right now. Instagram.com/adbound. Because I post, like, practically every day a picture of the set and a little short description to go with it. It's fun, you know? It's a way to kind of like be able to keep updated on what's going on, like sneak peeks, kind of, you know, snippets, behind the scenes stuff. It's a grand old time that you should be a part of. Instagram.com/adbound. That's Instagram.com/adbound, bro. You see, I'm practicing my car salesman pitch. You know, in like the TV commercials, they repeat the phone number a billion times. That's 555-0127. That's right, 555-0127. That's how I want to sound like. Follow the camera. All right, yeah, he should probably be following the camera. So instead of like, you know, perpetually looking down, I got the thing down, right? Okay. So let's just cut a couple. I think from now on we're gonna be moving 2 bricks down every frame. That's a solid pace. You know, I'm gonna have to move this. You guys can kind of see how tall the building is. Especially when you go on a low angle like this, you can kind of see how crazy it all is. All right, so I gotta edit my platform here so that way this is the platform I had the camera on, by the way. It's not gonna be a part of the set. Do you voice act in other people's animations? Yeah, I take emails. So you know, if you want me to be a part of your video, just email me. My email is in my about section of my YouTube channel. So you know, just go there and be like, all right, Adbound, if you can voice act in this. The only rule is that I don't take like main character roles, or like if you have a character that you think is going to be a part of a series, and you want them to return, I might not be able to do that all the time, you know. So I only take like really like, you know, just smaller roles-ish, just because, you know, I have a lot of people asking me. And I got my own videos to work on too, right? But I do like being in people's videos. It helps. I like voice acting in general. Kind of keeps my throat fresh. Maybe I should have found a different way to say that. I don't know how to say words anymore. Alright, maybe I should angle the camera a bit higher. Okay, I have to fiddle with this to get what I had going back. This looks kind of right. The only thing is, there we go. I'm gonna change the angle so that way it kind of looks like 1 second. This is very confusing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, that looks fine. Check it out. He's just dangling, bro. He's just spinning. Ed, Ramona Flowers is hot, and you have to agree. I think she's an attractive lady. Are you talking about like the movie version? Or like the cartoon drawing? I mean, like, yeah, big eyes. They're very nice to look at, you know. I think I have big eyes, right? I have like big cartoony eyes, like Toon Link from The Legend of Zelda. Alright, that looks fine so far. He's just flipping down. What's an inexpensive software to simply make the shots into video? I mean, I used to do it on Windows Movie Maker, and that can do 15 frames per second if you just make every picture last like 2 frames in a 30 frame per second codec. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. This is a weird song. So I don't listen to much anime music. I think this is from Persona. And I never played those games, but I heard this song and I'm like, this is pretty good. I like this song. It's my song now. You know, I own it. So we're moving down 2 bricks every frame. So to keep with that consistency, I take down 2 bricks. And now I put the camera back where it needs to be. Hey Ed, remember me? Christopher Rivera Morales? How could I forget? It might have been a while though, so you might have to refresh my memory. I'm sorry, bro. It's hard, yo. It's hard. I'm just like, you know, I feel a little bad. I don't want to like forget people, right? But it can be a little hard to keep up with everybody. The main so that's why I want to stream more, you know, to develop more of a community, which, you know, I think I already have already been doing. But I haven't been streaming much lately just because I haven't been feeling all that personally great. But it's weird, yo, okay? There was a time where I was going to bed at like 4 a.m., waking up at 2 p.m., and I was like, I wonder why I feel bad. Turns out, like, waking up early actually does help a lot. So, you know, I've been waking up at like 7, 8, 9 a.m. lately, and I've been eating oranges. I've been eating breakfast lately. And I think that also has a big impact on how my mood gets better. You have to be a Patreon? For what? What do you gotta be a Patreon for? Should we move the camera out? That looks pretty good so far. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put Spider-Man in focus again, cause he kind of drifted out of focus a bit there. I don't want the camera to move out. Actually, I want the camera to stay close to him. Alright, that looks good. Hi, Edbone. What's up, Joshua Degan? My brick films are very stinky as I don't have a good camera and not much of a set. Hey, man. That's the thing, right? If you don't have a lot of sets or a good camera, all you can really do is try and... I'm a very big, like, believer in use what you have. Because, you know, if you learn to utilize what you have right now to the best of your ability... Eventually, you'll get upgrades, right? Slowly but surely, you start getting better cameras, you start getting better equipment as you go on, and you'll know how to use that. And you know how to use that well, just because you went through the hardships of not having the best equipment possible from an early age. It's like, if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, you know how some of those characters, they have like weighted clothing, you know? And they're like, ugh, my clothes are so heavy. And it's because, you know, they gotta be heavy. And then they take off those clothes, they're heavy clothes, and they're like 50 tons or whatever. And they're like, awesome, now I'm so much stronger. That's essentially what it's like using, like, not the best material or gear. It's like having weighted clothing on, you know? It makes you stronger when you actually have, like, actual gear to use. Oh, crap. I don't know. I'm going to do this part. Maybe just take down these two. And then put that on. Not sticking. Alright, there we go. I gotta move the entire platform at least maybe 2 bricks to the left. 2 studs to the left. So that way I can get the shot I desire. Where it's like, where we're kind of getting like... Wait a second, that doesn't look right. Oh, so the issue is right now it has to veer more to the left like that, I think? Nope, it has to veer more to the right. Like that. There we go. That way we can keep consistency, and consistency is very important when it comes to animating. You know, everything has to kind of be the same. It's subtle, but like I think Forrest was talking about this in his stream last night. If you guys were watching, like pretty much everything has to be exact in an animation to make it look just right. I mean, there's some room for error, but it's very minimal. Wait, actually, no, I was wrong. It has to veer to the left. Ugh. Oh no, I did something wrong. I don't know how to fix it. How does this look? If you don't look at the building, it looks fine. If you look at Spider-Man, it looks fine. But if you look, but look, okay, watch this again and look at the building. At the very end, it kind of looks weird, right? Pew! It's because it veers too much to the left. But if you look at just Spider-Man, you know, it looks fine. But I gotta do this properly though if I want to make sure everything is perfect, and everything has to be perfect. It's an Adbound video. I have to be perfect. Ah. Okay, now I just move this to the left. Oh, bro, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right, y'all. I have to go into Zen mode. Okay, I can't be in streamer mode right now because I gotta figure out the solution to this problem. All right, how does that look? It might not look great. Damn, but I have no idea how to fix this. Can you try to make another long animation? Yeah, Spider-Man Noir Part 3 is gonna be like, I think 15 minutes, like I said. I'm still writing it, but it's gonna be pretty long. If y'all are cool with waiting like a month or two. Did I mess with the lighting? I did. Ah, yikes, bro. I messed with the lighting pretty hard. I'm gonna have to retake that. Damn it. That happens a lot. I actually I actually nudged something or I bumped the lighting too hard and it's just like, you ruined everything, you fool. But that's fine, you know, we make mistakes, and we just correct them. Pretty simple, you know. You can't stop yourself from making a mistake, but you can stop yourself from making that same mistake twice. So, you know, just do that. I mean, I think, right? You know, just kind of know what you do. Alright, you need your clean frames? Yeah. Alright, took my clean frame. Alright, there we go. Alright, so how does this look in the grand scheme of things? Let me just... I'm gonna have a few more frames, maybe like 5 or 6 more frames with him flipping down before I change the angle. Okay. So a couple more of this, a couple more frames of him just swinging down. I gotta put back my extra bricks together so that way he can kind of keep going down at the same pace. I think from now we're gonna be going down 3 studs or 3 bricks instead of just 2 because he needs to start falling faster. But I'm worried because so far we've been keeping a pretty consistent pace, right? If I just change things up right now, will that ruin everything? It might. Who knows? Okay. So now it looks like this. Alright, I took the empty frame. Edbone, thank you! Thank you! You reacted to my video Tony posted cringe last stream and it has blown up! I had 70 views. Awesome! Spider wuss. Thanks for being my favorite YouTube ever. I appreciate you a heck ton. Hey, that's great to hear. Do Star Wars movies, please? I get this request every time I stream and it's like, never! I don't like Star Wars that much. Although I have Disney Plus now, so I might actually watch The Mandalorian because I hear that's good. So you know what? Who knows, man? If I like the Mandalorian, we might be seeing some Mandalorian videos from me. Who knows though? I still gotta watch it. I've been watching WandaVision. I don't know if you guys heard of that show. It's a little known show. A small time project by the MCU. I don't know if you guys heard of that. I saw the first 2 episodes of WandaVision. I was like, it's pretty alright. You know, I liked it. I enjoyed the sitcom aspect of it. I thought it was funny. And I thought it was weird. And I like weird things. So I'm like, alright, this is my stuff. I enjoyed the black and white aspect of it. I liked how how genuine it felt in its tone, in terms of like, you know, the 50s aesthetic. All right. Oh, so now I get back to tone, right? Ugh. I need to drop more. So let's try this again. All right, my throat's getting a little bit tired, y'all. As in, I've been speaking so much. I've only been live for like 55 minutes, though. It doesn't even feel that long. Feels like I've only been live for 5 minutes because of how much fun I'm having. How are we going to do a mask as the camera moves? It's why I take a frame, an empty frame of every frame. Oh crap! I don't know how I'm going to do this. So that way I can take a. So after I take every frame, I take an empty shot of it, right? I just take Spider-Man and I take another shot and I delete it from the dragon frame, so that way I know exactly how the shot's gonna look, even though it has the masking on still. 1 second. How does this look? We just gotta ignore the building, okay? Just don't look at the building and it'll look fine. Edbel, may you please make a World War I video similar to McDonald's Hell? You don't have to do it as a judge. I know a good website called Brickmania, and they use real Lego. I've been wanting to do Lego. I've been wanting to do a World War I animation for a while, because I think many of you might already know this, but I've kind of fallen into a World War I rabbit hole as like through the quarantine. Like I read a few books on it. I watched a few movies. And after seeing 1917, I think that's kind of what got the ball rolling. It's an interesting war, especially because of how horrible it was, and like what it meant for the world in general. So I've been learning a lot about it. That's actually one of the reasons why I made Spider-Man War, is because I think, you know, World War I in that particular series is something I wanted to have as like a particularly looming backdrop, and has a lot to do with the whole. Like the whole point of the story that I'm trying to tell with that video, or with that series, because like although it's, you know, it's Spider-Man, you know, he does his thing, he fights the Kingpin and probably the Lizard later. By probably I mean he will fight the Lizard later. That's kind of why I'm doing Dr. Connors. But it also has like a whole, you know, moral, and a whole, you know, saying, I guess. I don't know if it really does anything with that saying. Maybe this is moving too slow. I don't know. Whatever. We'll keep it anyways because I like the way it looks so far. Even if it does look a little bit slow, we might be able to remedy that by making some frames only 1 frame instead of 2 frames. Like, you know, some of it will be on 1, some of it will be on 2s. Where's Iron Man 2? He's gonna... it's coming. I think I'm gonna probably work on that right after I make this. And then after that, I'm gonna start production on Spider-Man War. Yo, I'm wearing AirPods right now, so I might actually not have been in sync with like the music when I was just like acapella-ing it. So I apologize if it was horribly off tune or off key, and if I hurt anybody's ears. When will you continue your Spider-Man War? I'm still working on. I've never stopped working on Spider-Man War. Cause that is like my current. I want this to be like my big project for the year, you know. Or like for this particular time, this era, I guess. Cause last time it was Spider-Man Into the Sonyverse. I just gotta, you know, I had a few multi-part series. Like there was Spider-Man and the War on Drugs, The Greatest Policeman of All Time, Thor and his whole adventure through hell, and he fights Sans at the end. And next is Spider-Man War. That's just, that project is so ambitious that it's just one of those things where it's like, I know it's gonna need to take some time to get the product that I really want to get. Lego Marvel Zombies, that'd be cool. Alright, what's the issue with this frame? It veers too hard to the left or to the right, maybe? And it also zooms out weirdly. Okay, this looks fine. Ooh, I like this song. This is also another reason why I made Spider-Man North. I heard this, I'm like, yo, this would be sick if I just had like, you know, Spider-Man Noir kind of doing his detective stuff. It's like, nah, this city again. While this is playing, and he's like swinging through the city. It's one of my favorite bits of the Spider-Man Noir series so far. I think you don't like me because you haven't responded to my comments. Well, that's not true, and I have responded to one of your comments, Christopher Morales. I just been focusing more so on the animation, as you can see. Yo, if you think I don't like you cause I'm not reading your comments, that's not true. It's simply because focusing, you know, gotta be animating. Alright, so we took our empty frame there, and that's it right there. Next up is him going even further down the rabbit hole, or I guess the building. So we take away another 2 studs, another 2 bricks, I suppose, and we continue on. We march forward. Ugh. Probably gonna be streaming it tomorrow. What rig are you using? What do you mean rig? I'm not using a rig. This is like one of those. Let me see if I can find it. The thing that Spider-Man's holding on to. It's one of those Lego street signs. One of those Lego street sign pieces. It's one of these. Check it out. It's one of these. I just take this off. Boom. It attaches. It's a Lego piece. It attaches to whatever I put it under on top of. And that's what I have been holding on to because it's easy. It'll make it easy to edit out in post. All right, and then I gotta take away 2. And this is the platform I'm using to stand my camera on. And every frame I take away 2 of these bricks, so that way, you know, the camera can go down with the character. And then I just put it back on. I have school tomorrow, but this is more important than sleep. You should get some sleep, my guy. French bricks. If you're in, I'm assuming you're in France, so the time change or the time zone might be a little different. This is EST time. I'm assuming in Europe it's probably much later. It's probably like at least 6 hours later. But fear not, bro. You can catch the VOD. You know, they go into the stream archives playlist. And also I'm gonna probably be streaming tomorrow. Have you tried using clear, white, and gray bricks? I used to do that all the time when I was younger, but it made it much more difficult to actually figure out where to look when I'm masking, so I stopped using them. And it's also like I have to, you know, like even with the clear bricks, you can still see them, so I have to mask them out. I use clear bricks when I'm trying to perpetuate glass. Hey Edbound, do you know who Moon Man is? He sounds like you and looks like you. He has the same comedy style, but he's a bit more vulgar. He's a hilarious guy who's grown up to be an inspiration. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Moon Man was my alter ego from when I was in high school. I said a lot of weird things on that channel, I can't lie. But I was in high school. I was like 17, 18. I was trying to shock. I was trying to awe. But you know, you go through stuff and you kind of like... I'm glad to see like my sense of humor has changed since then. But I'm not going to delete those videos because I want to have some sense of transparency as well. And you know, people change. It's also cool. It's like a time capsule, you know? You guys can kind of see, like, you can peek a bit behind the mystery of Edbound, if there is a mystery. And you'd be like, whoa, he was like this when he was this age. Be kind of cool. How long did it take to make the background? To get this tablecloth hung up as high as I needed to make it, it took maybe about an hour because I had to like stand up on stuff and like get the proper. I had to like hammer in the push pins because this wall is really, really sturdy. Oh, please do Moon Man. I don't need. Listen, okay. Moon Man has said some very choice things, okay, about himself. And it's like, I think about that, I'm like, alright, y'all, that was fun at that time, but I don't need you guys imagining these things happening at this point, you know, it's just too much. Then again, I don't know if that's what people do. I don't know, actually. You know what, maybe, I don't know, man. Moon Man, will Moon Man make a return? I mean, like, I have the sunglasses still. I have these sunglasses. So, like, maybe I can be like, hey, it's Moon Man, look at me. I talk about things. Haha. All right, back to making this platform a little bit shorter, so that way it can follow along. Remember, y'all, it's 2 bricks at a time. That's how we're descending. That's the descending order. Every frame so far that you've seen, Spider-Man has been descending 2 bricks at a time, and so has the camera. All right, now we just attach this. then we put it back. Alright, maybe do this. Alright, how does that look? This last stream looks a little weird for some reason. In motion. Maybe it'll just look. Maybe it'll fix itself. Maybe I'm hoping. Maybe I should angle the camera a bit lower. Moonman did something on Christmas Day. Yo, we don't talk about what he did on Christmas Day. Okay, that was Moonman, not me. That was a different guy. I've changed. Maybe it's his arm. I think it's actually his arm. Yeah, maybe I'll try doing. Maybe I'll try putting his arm like this. All right, maybe that was fine. Ed, a Lego Marvel collectible minifig series is coming soon. Really? For real? What do you think of it, and which characters would you like to see in others? There's actually a lot of characters I would want to see in it. Cause there are a lot of characters that I missed out on, right? I'm not gonna buy a whole set to get the Vision, for example. I mean, I don't have to because there's Bricklink, but even then, man, like, even on Bricklink, they can be expensive just because they're out of print now. So if a lot of characters can go back into print, that'd be great. When will you continue your Spider-Man Noir? I'm continuing it right now, as in I'm writing it. I'm hoping production can begin sometime in February, and that will go on until April maybe, and then hopefully it'll be out by April. It's I want to, again though, I want to keep live streaming my process because I don't want to like just keep you guys in the dark months on end without any updates or anything, because like, you know, it'd be like, yo, you know, because like, bro, when I was growing up, okay, y'all, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I don't know if he still does this, but back in the day, Forest Fire had this, on his channel, he would have like this videos in progress right now, like section on his channel, right? And it would be the title of the video and like how far along he thought he was. And I remember I would literally go every day and I'd check how far along these videos were. You know, it'd be like Robin's Babysitter, 40%. I'd be like, all right, can't wait for this to come out. But you know, we live in a new age now, you know, that's not enough to satiate. I think if I was still like, you know, if I was like that age in this day, I feel like, you know, watching a live stream would be a lot more interesting than just seeing like a word on the screen. So we live in a new age, and I also like live streaming. A chance to listen to music. Also, it keeps me kind of like, you know, I mean, I've been pretty good with my work ethic lately. I feel like I've been getting back into a really good groove because my mood has been okay, y'all. So the thing is, like, mood is so important for whether or not you get something done, especially creative work, right? Because like, you know, your mood, your mentality, that's like the most important thing. It affects your work, it affects your days. And I've been feeling a lot better lately. So it's been much easier to work. Again, I think it's because I've been working up earlier. Okay, I'm gonna do maybe 3 more frames of this. Until now, okay, I'm gonna just chill for a bit. I'm gonna play this on replay so that way I can get the replay going. Let's see what chat's going on. Have you ever gone go-karting? I have when I was like much younger, back in like 2009, 2010ish, and that was my only time I ever went go-karting. But it was fun. I liked it a lot. Is this stream pre-recorded? Nah, it isn't, Superboy. It's not. It's live right now. The current time is 4:40 p.m. EST, January 20th, 2021. Hey Edwin, have you seen WandaVision? I have, Apollo. I thought it was pretty good. I was actually just talking about it earlier. My God, I just watched the Dream SMP stream. That was dope. Well, now you're watching the Edbound stream, which I hope is even doper. Alright, that should be good. And let's hit that save replay. And that should overtake the previous one. Yep. Alright. And that's the progress. Oh, yo, look, they're in sync. Both of them are in sync. That's pretty fun. I like that. How many parts do you think are going to be in Spider-Man Noir? The way part 3 is going, there's probably going to be 5 parts total. And honestly, and the way it might actually end, it actually might be like an hour long. When it's all, when all the parts are done and put together. It actually is going to be that crazy. I'm not even kidding. Everyone can I have a shout out? What's up, Diamond Diego? Shout out to Diamond Diego. Wait, you watch Dream SMP? Wow, no, I don't watch Dream. I don't watch a lot of new creators just because I'm old and I don't like new things. Where is a Meat Beater Part 2 endgame? True. I don't know, man. Dude, this is not clickbait. I know he's actually jumping off the building. I said that's not clickbait, yo. Did I? When do I not deliver? Anyways, so we have that. I kind of want to just do one more frame, or maybe 1 or 2 more frames of him falling into the depths. All right, back to this. So we gotta take away these 2 and put this back in here. And then we put this back in here. And take away this. And then add 6 more, or is it 8 more bricks? I think it's, oh crap, y'all, I just heard the sound of my AirPods. Oh no, my AirPods just died. I gotta put these on, don't I? All right, give me 1 minute, y'all. Cause my AirPods died, which means I have to switch from AirPods to tethered headset. Ew. I don't like wearing my headset. It's all tethered. It hurts. I gotta close voice meter because that crashes every single time I. No, come on. Close window. All right, voice meter is not responding. I don't even know what song's playing anymore. You use AirPods? Yuck! I got them for Christmas, dude. My mom was like, "Yo, here's that. Have some AirPods." I'm like, "Awesome, you know, I like AirPods." All right. Voice meter. End this process. We are experiencing technical difficulties on the Edbound stream. Yeah, sorry about this, y'all. I should have just charged them before I started streaming. That would have been. Okay, voice meter is right there. Awesome. If you ask for shout out, you ain't homie. I'm not gonna gatekeep y'all. If y'all want a shout out, that's fine. I mean, I might not always give it, but you know. Have you tried using clear, white, and gray bricks? Maybe throwing a few bricks the same as the ground to make dust clouds or some type of cloud as scaffolding to help give the effect of him jumping? Ooh, that would be good. Damn. I should do that next time. Might be too late to do it now. Edbound, how is your cat doing? I don't know, but I'm actually gonna move back home soon, so I'm gonna be able to see them. I'm excited for that. To live with a cat again. I need, cause, yo. I mean, like, I've done my fair share of complaining about the pandemic, but you know, I moved to Toronto, literally 2 weeks before it started. So I didn't really get to enjoy the city or anything, and I'm kind of just spending way too much money living here on rent, when I could be living back home for cheaper. And I'm just, you know, I can just wait the pandemic out. Plus, my mom got the vaccine, so you know, it makes it a lot safer. God, I love this song. This song is so good. Can we get He Was a Skater Boy prequel? He was a really interesting character. I just love the way he was fleshed out. I feel you. Alright. By the way, that's the song that's going to be playing throughout this video. This Spider-Man video that I'm animating. Alright. Ugh. This song is such a banger. Honestly, I'm kind of half tempted to just kind of let the music do the talking right at this point. Whoa, why are you so low? Get higher. Come on. Can't have you. That's 4 bricks lower than I needed it to be. Do you watch Just Too Good or M&R Productions? I do whenever they show up in my recommended feed, but I don't actively watch them. I do like what they have. I do like their news though. You know, I like knowing about Lego products because I like Lego. I like using it. And I'm just like, ooh, I wonder if I can use this for my videos, you know? I kind of look like a villain the way the light is hitting my face right now. So how does this look? He's just somersaulting down. Yo, Chicken Dude Creations, shout out to that dude. Mario be popping off your gosh dang head. I like Mario. You know, I grew up with Mario. What's poppin', Jimbo? I should start videos saying that again. That was actually the one thing, like the one remnant of Moon Man that will never go away is what's poppin', Jimbos. I like that a lot. I mean, it had to do a lot with Jimmy Neutron because Jimmy Neutron was a meme, a very heavy meme at the time. Some of these frames are going to be a pain to mass. I can already tell you that much right now. do 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 do. All right, can I have a shout out? Shock you. All right. Everybody's asking for a shout out now. See this is the Pandora's box of asking for shout outs. Shock Trooper Studios though, I'm still gonna give it to you because why not? It cost me nothing, right? Ah! I accidentally pressed too hard on the C920, causing the entire infrastructure of my platform to collapse. That's a pretty decent falling rate, I guess. But maybe I want to change some stuff up to make it not a pain for me to mask this. Ah, these wires are so tangled up. This is why I don't like wearing my headphones. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly charge my AirPods so that way they can get riled up and ready to go when I want to use them again. Let me tell y'all, okay? Like, when I switched, okay, I was much like you guys before I got AirPods. Not believing in the hype, thinking, AirPods are lame, bro. I don't need these. And then I got them, and it was like a whole new world opened up. It was like, bro, I'm no longer tethered. I'm no longer tethered by wires, by gravity, by mortal standards. I'm free to go anywhere in my house while still being able to listen to the music on my computer or whatever I'm watching. Let me tell you, it is a freeing experience. Now, obviously, you don't need to get AirPods. Just any wireless headphone will do. What the heck? Why did the music just stop? YouTube? You still there? Video pause? Continue watching? Oh my lord, YouTube is out to get me, bro. He's out to stop the music on my stream. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot fungus, but that might be exactly what you get. Damn, if only I could actually say that properly. I think my voice is kind of shot now because it's been so long since I've actually streamed. So my throat isn't accompanied to these long sessions of talking. Thankfully, I got water. So, easy on the throat. Alright. Alright, I already took that? Okay, so now I take the empty frame. Damn, this song is such a banger, dude. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. That's better. Now, hopefully the core doesn't mess me up so hard. Are you gonna make a Moonman versus Edbound animation? Who would win in the fight? I feel like Moonman has a gun, you know? That's the thing. I don't know if I could win that. Like, how do I stop a gun? I don't have a fancy schmancy editing software isophone. I need to use practical effects in my videos. It's my style. I don't try to be like you. I love you, but I need to be me. Alright, Spider-West. It's pretty good to hear. It's like I said though, right? Like if you're still starting out, you're probably not gonna have a lot of access to much. I mean, if you look at my old videos, KRIKEN Crickian, I didn't have anything. All I had was Windows Movie Maker and a webcam. That's it. This was before phones existed though, so or like phones existed in the way they do now. I actually have no idea anything about like, you know, phone animating. I wish I did, because, you know, a lot of people ask me about that. But the truth is, y'all, phones were just before my time, you know? By the time phones could do all the stuff they could do now, I was already kind of moving on. That was like, what? I didn't get my first smartphone until I was 16, I think. And at that point, I wasn't really animating much. You know, I was kind of just doing my thing in high school. And by doing my thing in high school, I mean falling asleep in class. And getting moderately bad grades. But you know, we move. I was playing Smash Bros back in high school. That's what I was doing. I was like a gamer. Entering Smash tournaments. If you ever seen Space Dong versus Raycom, you know what I'm talking about. You know, if you look up Space Dong versus Raycom right now, you'll see my greatest defeat in my life, probably. It's when I was in a Smash tournament and I was winning, and the guy just straight up beats the hell out of me so hard in front of everybody that I just got shook. I got shook so hard I couldn't do anything, and I just got Destroyed. It was horrible. In fact, we might actually watch it on stream later because it's fun. But you're gonna see, if you watch that video, Space Dong versus Raycom at the Arcadian, you're going to see a 16-year-old boy's dreams get crushed right before your eyes. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. All right. This might be the last shot of this particular frame. I mean, this might be the last frame of this particular shot. I think it is, yeah. So how does this look to you guys? Tell me your thoughts on how he looks like when he's flipping down. Let me just put this out because I want to sit down for a bit. Ugh. So, come on. Ugh. But Edbound is his absolute form. Yours created needs your incomplete persona. What if? Why do they gotta fight? Why can't Moonman be my stand? You know, like in JoJo. How does this look, yo? He's just kind of falling down. He's kind of just flipping down. Hey Ed, have you heard of Steven Universe, and so do you like it? I actually watched pretty much all of Steven Universe up until I think the episode was they're on a boat, and I think it was like what's her name, Lapis Lazuli or something. She was like holding that orange dude in the water, or that orange woman in the water for like a while, and then they freed her or something. That's the last episode I remember watching. Boom, and that kind of just stops. I don't know why. I think it's because there are so many like so much hiatuses between videos or between episodes. Yo, thank you very much, TB Studio. Is that your shouting? No, that's the music. Wait a second. You guys hear that? The shouting? Oh god, I think you guys can hear the dragon frame now. 1 second. Let me just change up some settings. Ah, that's why. Alright, well, that's gonna be kind of hard to animate now because that's one of the things I don't like about, so my streams have an issue where you can hear the dragon frame audio, right? So I tried like making sure you guys can hear it, but when my AirPods died, there was a shift, I think, and that's why it kind of messed it up. Anyways, yo, you might be hearing that over and over and over again. So let me just really quickly close dragon frame and open it back up, and you shouldn't be able to hear it anymore. Let's see. Damn it, you guys can still hear it. Okay, let me fix up. Let me fix up on some things. Let me just put it to make sure you can. I'm gonna make sure. I just want to make it so that only I can hear it. I like the song a lot, but I gotta pause it so that way I can fix the stream. Why can you still hear it? Ah, crap. Damn, bro. I'm gonna just make it so you guys can't hear it. I'm just gonna make it so I can't hear it either. Because honestly, it's just music, right? It's not that important. But anyways, check out some more of the video. Let's see. We got this scene. We got this scene. We got this scene. Yeah, it's just like a lot of action shots, you know, like this, which I already showed off. You know, it's like a TV show intro. It's stuff like that, you know. And this is another shot I got done. And yeah, and now we're on this shot where he's kind of just flipping off the street. I thought I turned you off. Enough. Why can't I still hear him? Why can't I still hear him scream? 200k and you have to make strong, doctor? I might just do so. But why can't I still hear this? I thought I turned it off. Let's just put this at the end. How many frames do I gotta take? 64. Okay, that's a pretty easy number to remember. I just gotta take 64 frames. So I'm at 30-ish right now. Okay. Next up, I gotta take them from the ground. Anyways, it's time to set up the next shot. So I want to get like more of a ground shot of the building and the tower and him falling down from it. Ah, crap. I am messing up a lot. Edbound, we need the Strong Doctor movie. The Strong Doctor movie is coming. Ah, I mean, I don't know when, but it will be here one day. Where are Spider-Man's boots? I forgot to add them. Okay, so it's gonna like look like that, and I need to add some more color to the ground though. So I gotta aim the light like that, and then I gotta aim this light over there. How does this look? So he falls down. He's gonna be falling. It's gonna be like a tracking shot. He's gonna be falling down, and then he's gonna swing around here, and the camera's gonna follow him, as he swings. So let me just maybe make it a little bit less bright so it doesn't hurt people's eyes. And I'm gonna put some people on the ground. Let me just get my box of people. As you can see, there's people in there. Let's see. We'll take this guy. He's one of the Patrons. His name is Farzad. He's one of my friends from Smash Bros. Actually. He's gonna be on the ground. Let's see who else we got. Oh, wait, no, he was already in the video, or he's already in the video somewhere. Okay, we got Jumi Film, who's also a Patreon. He's gonna be in the shot. He's gonna be in between the trees, and he's gonna be drinking something. We got Andres. He's gonna be in the shot. These are the Patreons, by the way. Who else do we got? We got D, who's also in quite a few of the videos, in the shot. And we got Steph, who's also a Patreon. And they're all gonna be in the shot on the ground as Spider-Man rolls by swinging. I gotta leave. I'm gonna see you later, Loki429. Edbound kidnap tiny people in his Patrons. That's something they don't tell you, actually. When you become a Patreon of mine, I steal your soul. And I use it to create the minifigure. Ooh, this song again? I swear we just listened to this already. Alright, I'm gonna put this mess away. Alright, so we're gonna have so it's gonna be from like a very high angle. So look how high my curtains go, bro. They go all the way to the ceiling. Just to get this shot. And we're gonna make sure it's in focus. And we're just gonna make sure that it's not like blinding people either. And yeah, on the ground it looks fine. Okay. Maybe it might be a bit too bright. So I'm gonna turn the brightness down. Video settings. Brightness goes down. That doesn't work actually. Maybe we turn the contrast up. Nope, that doesn't work either. We'll figure it out in post. Maybe I can... Nah, but then that makes it look like gross. I don't know how to fix this just yet. Actually, no, that looks perfect. Nice. But then we have the issue of the ground looking like nothing. Blech. I gotta find a way to make it so that way it hits the ground, but not the wall. How's this? This doesn't look bad. Maybe I can aim the other light so that way it looks a little bit more bright on all accounts. This looks pretty alright, I guess. I couldn't hear what the lad said before the cat attacked him. It was after the cat rose from the ground. He said, "Aw, I can't stay mad at you. Come here." You know? Because how can you stay mad at a cat? Have you ever had a cat? They're adorable. Alright, so he's going to be falling from a pretty high place. At this point, I can start sitting down again, which I might have to do because I'm kind of tired of standing up. So remember, this shot has to be 64 frames total. Edbound Animations. He didn't have an animation channel when he was a kid. I did. It's called Cricking. In fact, Ramen Studios 1051 actually put it in the chat. That's how it's spelled. I'm sorry, Edbound? For what? What did you do, Unoriginal Animations? What have you done to me? Did you ever use blue base plates as a backdrop? Yeah, when I was younger. Will you ever go back on Twitch or are you switching to YouTube? I go back to Twitch when I'm gaming, you know, because I feel like people subscribe to this channel to watch cool animations, right? But if I want to stream on Twitch, I'm going to be playing video games. Okay, that's how I gotta make him look. Okay. And now we just take that off. And then we... Oh, you guys can hear that, huh? That's gonna be annoying. Sorry about that, y'all. You might have to... Oh, wait, crap. That was the wrong one. I'm trying to make him drop by 2 bricks every frame, right? So... It's gotta be 1 brick higher. Let me just undo those. And is he in focus? He's in focus enough, I guess. What is your opinion on socks? Are they necessary? I'm still being very aggressive. I like socks. They keep my feet warm. And did you guys know that if you guys are wearing socks or a hat, your whole body is going to be kept warmer because heat escapes from your feet and your head. Let me just turn this all the way down so we don't have to hear that. Will your new PCW stream TF2? Hell yeah, I will. Edbun, can you see this comment? Yeah, I can see your comment, Arginator. Y'all, if I'm not reading your comment, it's not because you can't comment or anything. It's probably just because I'm missing it because you know, I'm not omniscient. I'm not God. I wish I was. So it'd be easier to read everybody's comments. But sadly, that is not how the human brain works. At least not mine. Alright, let me just turn him around. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting while animating. Also, I gotta make the flag wave. So I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna be having that move. Alright. So this is turning out, huh? Y'all, do you see this? This is turning out. Whoever gets me else from the Sonyverse universe. I wanted to have Mickey Mouse make a cameo in Spider-Man War. I thought that would be funny, right? If it was like the classic Mickey Mouse. Wouldn't that be funny? And it would be like before he reaches power. Also, I want to make a video. I want to make a prequel to the Sonyverse video about how Mickey rose to power. You know, about how he became the Disney mogul that he was today. I think that would be a pretty funny video, or like pretty interesting too. You know, it could probably be about how people who come from how power and money and stuff can effectively change people to become something that they never thought they could be. Because I'm assuming like classic Mickey Mouse, he just wants to ride on his boat, right? He doesn't really care about business or all these crazy things or like ownership. But once he becomes Disney, once he becomes the Disney that we know today, something changes, something snaps within him. All right, I gotta make this a little bit lower. Ed Bummer, my comment, please need to know this. Should I keep my World War I French minifigure, my profile? Or should I use his head for a Napoleon minifigure? Oh, Napoleon. Well, I mean, like, you can always change it back, right? I mean, like, if you want to make a video about Napoleon or the Napoleonic Wars, then yeah, you should use it. But, with Lego, nothing's ever, like, set in stone. So you can always go back on your decision if you're not into it. So this is how it looks. Is he falling too fast, maybe? Maybe he's falling a bit too fast for my liking. Yeah, he is falling a bit too fast for my liking. So let's just change it to 1 stud instead of 2 studs. Because this is a different angle, we can make some changes. Changes.
Pizza or salad?
Pizza!
Which one do you think I'm having for dinner tonight?
Well, pizza.
It's not this.
I already listened to this. What's next? Okay, I can get behind this. Hey Ed, you're actually helping me get through my work by talking in the background. Thanks. This is, yeah, that's what. See, that's my secret job as a streamer, right? A lot of people like to have streams on as a background audio, and that's why if you want to stream, you gotta make sure you're fulfilling that goal, that purpose. You're Because I don't expect you guys to be watching this, like, I don't expect you guys to have your eyes on the stream the entire time. So, you know. I'm gonna actually tweet out the stream though, because I want more people in here. While I go get more water. So BRB, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. The hell happened? What happened to my webcam? It just kind of fell off. All right. Well, back to that. Well, I lost like 30 viewers just from taking a break. I'm never doing that again. Damn. Crap. Ugh. Man, this is a very awkward song to be doing this to. Alright, what's up, y'all? Oh crap, I sat on the wrong okay, you know how air chairs have arms? I sat on the arm instead of the actual chair bit. Alright. If he's not back in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave. That's funny. I gotta say, yo, drinking hot water, actually it calmed my throat like a ton. My throat has been freshened up. Also, the song is a banger. It's called Dementia. I mean, it's called it's by the Caretaker. I don't know if you guys have heard that album. It's like everywhere at the end of time, but it's a pretty good it's a pretty weird album, but I like it a lot. All right, I'm gonna tweet out the link real quick, and we're gonna get back to it. Oh crap! I just realized I haven't responded to a few DMs. Sorry, just like back. So. Just that Pack actually asked me a few days ago in the DMs. You competed in Smash, didn't you, bro? I swear you put a video in your Discord once of you at a game competition. I did compete in Smash, and the prizes were money. If you got a good placement, you won some money. Why can't I tweet? Let me tweet. I gotta tweet, otherwise I feel like I'm silenced. I just made a Lego Knight bus stop motion from Harry Potter where the bus just runs over Harry and it's done. Whoa! Why does Harry can't just be like, Axelio, bus doesn't hit me. Come watch me animate and talk about stuff. Please. I'll put a please at the end so that way it seems like I'm desperate. The new type of humor is seeming like you're desperate about stuff. That's what makes people laugh. I mean, like, seeming. I don't have to seem. Alright, so that please at the end, bro. It's gonna do so much for me. Edmond, please answer. I used to be Boba Bricks from. Do you remember me from your GameCube stream? Boba Bricks. That actually does sound familiar. If you showed me if I saw the picture, I probably would recognize you. Harry is trash at spells. You know what's funny, right? I saw a video. I think you also might have seen it by Cosmonaut Variety Hour, where he does like no magic throughout the series. Let's get rid of this. Oh crap, he fell. Oh whatever. All right. You know, I was actually gonna stream earlier. You know, I was gonna stream yesterday. But if you've seen my Instagram story, I don't know if it's still available anymore. I was having a lot of trouble setting up my second monitor because I got like the wrong adapters and tools that I needed. Like a fool, right? Huh. But whatever. We move. Also, we have a Resolve now. I have my two monitors, which makes it easier to look at the chat from here, and also look at my animation stuff on this screen. We make the flag move, and we make the camera move. We make everything move, y'all. We're making shmoney moves. me make this flag move too, because we gotta make the flags move. We gotta make the flags wave, just like a waving flag, and then it goes back. Ugh. I'm evil? I'm evil. That's right, Tony. I'm evil. And I'm here to steal your heart. Ah, oh, crap. Spider-Man flew in the wrong direction. 1 second, I gotta go get him. Ugh. Get over here. See that? He goes behind, he went behind the background just so he can get away from me. He's like, I don't want to fall anymore. I'm tired of falling. Ah. I'm just like, well, too bad. You wanted to be in my... Oh, crap. I forgot this song is copyrighted. I can't play this. Stop. Oh, man. That was close. I gotta take this out of the... I gotta take this out of the, out of the playlist, cause that's gonna put me in trouble. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat? What are you guys talking about? Hey, Edbound, got any tips? I love your video, and I'm new to stop motion. Thank you. Got any tips? Be epic. That's not really a tip though. There's like this. I don't. Okay, this is probably the thing I tell everybody, right? But if you haven't seen the 12 principles of animation, or you haven't you haven't seen an image of them, look at that image right now. The 12 principles of animation. The most important thing. It's like the Bible for animators. You know, tells you everything you need to know. Conveying weight is very important in animation. It can be hard to do, but you have to make it seem like your characters are heavy, or whether if they're picking up something, they have to they have to pick it up with strength and meaning. And you can do this, just by having the right pose at the right time. I wish I had a better example. Momentum. Understand momentum, because us as humans, we don't just move like this. Although an animator would think, hey, that's pretty smooth animation. Smooth animation isn't lifelike because people move with momentum a lot of the time. So you have to keep that in mind. Oh crap! I have to put this in the right spot, otherwise it's gonna fall to pieces, the entire thing. Do I like Sonic? Hell yeah, I love Sonic. Sonic is my favorite. I loved Sonic Heroes growing up. Sonic Heroes was actually one of my first games. And that was like, bro, I can play this game for literally the rest of my life. And I still am playing that game. So I knew what I was talking about even back then. Ah! No! I lost him again because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. It's all your fault, chat! Ah! I'm just kidding, chat. I could never be mad at you. I would never be mad at chat. Chat, you guys are pretty cool. You know that? 12 Principles of Being the Cool Kid. I wish I read that book growing up, because let me tell you, okay, when I was in elementary school, I was not the cool kid. You know what my issue was in elementary school? And this might be bullying a guy who already went through a bit, but I would gatekeep everything. I'd be like, if somebody would say they liked something, like, hey, I like video games, and I'd be like, oh, really? Well, name the 12th level in Kirby Superstar Saga, or else I'm not gonna take you seriously as a person who enjoys video games. And nobody wants to be friends with a person like that. You know what I mean? And that's just the issue, right? That was my issue. I would gatekeep stuff, because I would be like, this is my thing. How dare you try to invade it? Anyways, don't be like that. Just be an enjoyable person to be around, Spread positivity. Hey, Ed, where did you get those bricks for the tower? So these are Mega Blocks bricks, actually. And I got them off of, Chihuahua. Ah, crap. I messed up the lighting again, trying to fix this. But Chihuahua, the brick filmer. You might know him from such classics as Steamed Hams and Lego. Oh, crap. I really messed this up. Thankfully, because the camera's moving, you can't really tell that I messed it up. But still would like to fix it. But yeah, okay, so I originally got the first 3 that I had in my older videos from a very old Mega Block set. It was like Spider-Man versus Venom. And that set came with 3 of these brick wall pieces that you see before your eyes right now. I got the rest of them off of Chihuahua because he had a bunch of them lying around from his brick filming. Well, he's still a brick filmer, but from his extreme brick filming days. And I asked him about them. He's like, hey, do you still have those pieces, or do you know where you got them, or do you know where I can get more? And he's like, I can just sell you mine. I'm like, really? Damn. And he sent me them. I bought them, I got them. But yeah, they're Mega Blocks. How long have you wanted to be a stop motionist? Since I saw Clay World when I was 8 years old, I think. I was like, bro, how does he do this? One of the cool things about YouTube, I think, is that it's so easy to be inspired by people who make stuff, because the thing about YouTube is that every person that you see here, or at least most of the creators here, at least back then, it was like, whoa, only one guy made this, you know? It really gave the sense that you could do it too. I think that's one of the big appealing aspects of YouTube and YouTubers in general. You know, I grew up on YouTube, right? Like, I definitely, like, especially after I turned like 9 or 10, that's when I was like, you know what, TV, I've had enough of you. I no longer want to watch iCarly. I want to watch Sugar Conroy, which I don't know if you guys recognize him. I mean, he probably do. He has like 1 million subscribers now. He does like Nintendo Let's Plays. And I was really into those when I was growing up. How do I make stop motions on a budget? On a budget? Okay, so if you're on a budget, I say a few things. Don't focus on set building or really ambitious designs. Focus on just making good animation, you know? Focus on learning the animation tips or tricks, and filmmaking stuff. Like, you know, learn like cinematography, angles, some fundamentals essentially. If you don't have much to work with, try upping your fundamentals as much as you can, your filmmaking fundamentals, and that will make it so that way whenever you do eventually upgrade your gear, your repertoire, you'll probably be a lot more well versed. How does this look? So like, you know, like that's the thing, right? I've been stop motion animating now for over a decade, so a lot of the stuff I have is stuff that I've accumulated over the years. It's not like I got all of this, it's not like I got all of this, you know, in like one day, right? I've been doing this for like years. It kind of just takes that bit of a slowly but surely upgrading every so often, just a little tiny bit. But it's like stop motion animating, you know? You know, like look, okay, we started off this stream just started off with this frame. It started off with just this frame. Then we made a tiny movement. We got a little bit further, and then we kept doing that over and over and over again. And throughout the course of this last hour and 50 minutes. Although maybe the actual, when we're in the process, it doesn't look like we've done much. We've actually done all this, which maybe not that much anyways, but still we're going through it, right? You know, it's you gotta trust the process. I saw somebody asking about whether or not, how are you gonna master this if you're not taking blank frames, sir? I am taking blank frames, or blank frames. Look, check it out, y'all. The blank frame, it's right there. I just took that. And I delete it. The reason I delete it is because I don't want it to be a part of the dragon frame animation when I export it. But, as you can see, okay, I'm gonna really quickly go back. And I'll show you guys all the blank frames I've taken. As you can see, there's one. Wait, that's not it. Okay, he jumps here, right? Anyways, there's one. There's another one. There's another one. All these frames have blank frames. But I delete them in the dragon frame timeline because I want to be able to know what the animation itself is going to look like without the blank frames getting in the way. And then I just add them in post, you know? It's not that hard. But don't worry, y'all. They're being taken. Edbound, do you watch anime? Nah, I'm sorry. Edbound, please respond. I recently got a GoPro, but it doesn't appear to work with my brick films, and now I live in a world of pain. Ah, that is pain. Are you a simp for Elon Musk? If there's any Elon Musk fans in the chat right now, I ask you to cover your ears because I gotta say I am not a fan. I guess I cover your ears, bro. But I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, like, I worked for Amazon. So, one second, I'm getting some text. I gotta say happy birthday to my girlfriend texted me, say happy birthday to DB Studios on your stream. So TB Studios, I'm sorry if you're in the chat still. Sorry if I didn't get that, but happy birthday to you. I didn't know my girlfriend was watching. Damn, she was in the chat lurking this entire time. She was among you guys. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, up next is this frame. How do you feel about doing a face reveal? It's right here. I don't really feel many ways about it, right? I mean, like, my face is out there already. You know, it's the internet. And I like my face. You know, I'm pretty proud of it. I hope that doesn't make me sound egotistical, but I like it. You know, you gotta. You know, I was looking at some old pictures of myself, and I remember back in like when I was in high school-ish, when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I wasn't very comfortable with my appearance. And you know, I think that's just because I didn't really dress all that well. I didn't do my hair all that well. I didn't really know how to take care of myself all that well either. So I had a lot of acne. But you know, as you grow up, you kind of like figure things out. And now I'm much more confident in how I look and stuff. And I'm glad because like, let me tell y'all, okay? It's not fun being in that sort of like, I mean, like I'm sure some people in the chat can relate to this, but it's not fun really feeling like you don't really like yourself. But you know, as you grow up, you learn more, you gain some confidence, and things just get easier. At least it did for me. I don't know if it's gonna be the same for everybody. I don't want to give any advice that everybody can. But you know, there's still like, you know, I still got some self-doubt every now and then. It's because it's the nature of living, right? You're not always gonna be 100% sure in yourself. And self-doubt is also a sign of just, you know, being able to sort of analyze yourself, which is kind of important, right? You always want to be thinking about your place in the world and kind of just like, you know, how other people like you want to think to yourself like, am I good? Am I good for the people in my life? You want to be good for the people in your life, you know? All right, what's next? I will show you guys how I mask out all these crazy frames of the rigs and stuff. But right now we gotta finish this. We're probably gonna. I estimate that we're probably gonna work on this for about another hour and a half ish before this shot is done. And then we can work on. And then we're gonna work on the framing and the masking of things. But for now, he's just falling. Okay, so now actually I want to make his flipping kind of slow down a bit, right? Because he's right about to spin a web. At least I think he is. How many stories down is he? Hey Ed, have you seen the Unbreakable Spider-Man yet? I have. I was thinking to myself, I was watching it last night, and I was thinking to myself like, whoa, this kind of reminds me of Spectacular Spider-Man a lot with the way you kind of set things up. You know, you got Gwen Stacy in there, you got Harry Osborn, and I like how you set up the villains too. You got Dr. Connors. I like how you made Mr. Dickovich a teacher. I was like, wait a second, that guy's a landlord, not a teacher. But you know, I like the callback. I like seeing the references. Anyways, we gotta put his arm back so that way he can grab onto the thing again better. Grubhub dance ad, but in Lego? Oh, never. I've seen that ad. I don't like it. Hey Ed, please reply. When will you make a Discord so we can watch? So you can watch our vids? You want to reply? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm not replying. I haven't been able to keep up with everybody in chat, but I do have a Discord. If you look at the invitation video, it's in the chat. The invite is in the chat. All right, sorry y'all. I was distracted on the internet again. So one thing about the internet is that it can be very distracting. Remember when making Sans Endgame when Thor groaned and it sounded weird, like repeating that groan over and over again? I don't quite remember. You see, oh man, Sans Endgame was nearly okay. So it was technically only 1 year ago, given that it was made in December of 2019, but given that it's almost 2 years ago, if we count 2021 being 2 years departed from 2019, that's pretty crazy, you know. This is technically the second year of this channel, like being like I guess having a big audience. So it's cool to see how many people can, you know, as the further removed we get from the past, it's kind of interesting seeing how much has changed. I wonder where we'll be in a year from now. Is this a good change? I think so. All right, that's decent enough. Should link into the next frame pretty easily. Maybe I should make him move by 2 bricks again. Let's remove that one. Hey Edbound, do you like Minecraft stop motions? I have 4,000 subs and I make those. You know, I was actually playing Minecraft yesterday with my friend Zach, and I was thinking, while I was fighting the zombies and the creepers in the forest, as I was trying to deforest everything to get as much wood as possible, I was like, yo, I kind of want to see what the Minecraft stop motions are all about. So I might check out your channel soon after the stream. I'm not going to watch any videos today on stream, y'all, just because I remember the chaotic hecticness of the last time we tried doing that. And that's not going to, like, you know, I'm not going to ever watch. It's not like I'm never going to watch videos again. But I need to do some serious prep to figure out a solid way for people to get their videos in without feeling excluded and without it just being complete luck whether or not your video gets chosen. You know? I gotta figure out like a list or something that people can add their things to and like, you know, not abuse either. Yeah, I have to find a way to limit it. Make it so that way people can only send in one video at a time, so that way they don't like clog up the space. So everybody has a fair chance. Okay, is that too much? Yeah, it is too much. I gotta move it up a bit. Oh god, it's always much harder to move it up than it is to move it down. That should be good. All right, let's see how that looks. I think maybe the next symbiote grows ominously in front of the Spider-Man. I think maybe the symbiote grows ominously in front of. Yeah, so there's with this video there's gonna be like a lot of different shots that would like kind of pertain to Spider-Man lore. So the symbiote could make an appearance. So can Venom. What is your favorite movie and your favorite TV show? One of my favorite movies is Paranorman by Laika. Oh crap! This song is also copyrighted. I hope that wasn't too much already.
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who's been getting a little too
Yeah,
during quarantine. Maybe your son.
I can't be playing copyrighted music, okay? Also, or else I get in trouble. You know how YouTube is. The YouTube ninjas are coming to me. Remember when I made you rap on Twitch? Oh boy, I think I might have blacked out that memory because I don't like myself rapping. I feel like it's cringe, bro. I can't rap. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not gonna try and pretend to be somebody I'm not, especially if I feel like I'm like, if I'm like, moving in on a territory that doesn't really belong to me. We got the rappers to rap, I hope this song isn't copyrighted too. The President is Dead by C148. C418. Whoops. The guys who made the Minecraft soundtrack. Your mic explodes sometimes when you be saying your P's. Ah, crap. My bad. I'm gonna move my mic away further. Do you have a son? I don't have a son. I'm not ready to have kids. Which is kind of crazy to think about it now because I remember my dad when I turned 22 a week ago, he was like, I was your age when I found out when I found out I was gonna be a dad. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That couldn't be me, bro. Congrats, but that's not happening. I'm not doing that. The issue about having kids is that a lot of young people straight up don't have the money to do it. Like having kids, I'm sure it's nice, right? But I'd be like, well, how am I supposed to survive? I don't make that much money, and I got so many bills to pay. All right, but I'm sure you guys already knew that. Do your Mickey voice? Haha. Why so dark in your room? Cause the lighting is going all the way into the set. I need to make sure that the set is like all well lit. I should get a ring light though for me. Hey Edbound, is Dragonframe a user-friendly program, or is it not the best for beginners? It's weird because I think that Dragonframe, once you get the hang of it, it's actually very simple. I only use literally like, okay, so let me just minimize this so you guys can see it better. But I only use this screen, right? The animation screen, it says it right here. And I just use the timeline. And it's just literally just, expand it. Empty frame, you take the frame. It has a lot of like keyboard shortcuts like Control Z. And that's pretty much it. It's not that hard to use once you get the hang of it. But it can be a little bit tricky to understand where all the things that you need are. But I think it is pretty user-friendly, honestly. If you're not doing anything crazy on it, at least. Alright, how do the flags look in this one? Okay, they look pretty normal. They look like normal flags. My comment is broke, it keeps sending? Damn, that's strange. Edbound Crazy's theory, what if Mr. Dickovich was Mickey Mouse? Oh, haha, I'm actually Mr. Dickovich. Where's my rent? Give me rent. It's a free country, not a rent-free country. I gotta stop doing that voice, it's gonna destroy me. Can you imagine like one day I run for like Prime Minister of Canada or something and they're gonna be like, Edbound or Edwin, is it true that you're actually Mickey Mouse? There's these streams from the 2020s that showcase that you're really good at doing that impression. Are you really a money-hungry business typhoon? You are not fit to run the country. I'd be like, oh no, but instead I'd be using my Mickey Mouse voice. I'd be like, oh no, I gotta go. I'm gonna see you later. Our bricks animations must be windy. Is it windy in my? Oh, you mean for the flags? Yeah, it should be a windy day. It's New York. Every day is a windy day. Opinion on Star Wars? I think Star Wars is pretty alright. I like The Force Awakens, but honestly, as a whole, I don't really like most of the Star Wars movies. I kind of like The Empire Strikes Back. I didn't like The Last Jedi, although I do like the cinematography in that movie a lot. I can make him drop a bit more before I make him completely spin his web. But aside from that, I'm not really a fan of Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't grow up with it, so I don't really get it. And although I think the concepts are cool, like the lightsabers and the iconography is really nice, and the space battles, I think Rogue One is Rogue One is probably my favorite Star Wars movie, just because a lot of it is focused on like what I think Star Wars like really is good at, you know, which is the space stuff. It's all the battles, and like the fact that the Rogue One kind of put it on the ground, like the battle, for example. I remember at the end, it kind of really made it seem like an actual, you know, a war with stakes. I think that's one of my issues with the Star Wars movies, is that the main characters seem kind of invincible. And you know, you never really get a sense that there's an actual conflict going on. Rogue One kind of changes that, and I like that. Although I know a lot of Star Wars fans don't like that movie though. Is this too much of a change? Yeah, it is. What is your favorite movie of all time? My favorite movie of all time? I said Paranorman is one of my favorite movies already. Just because I really like the animation and like the character and the music. I mean, I like the Spider-Man movies, of course. I think that's obvious. But honestly, I don't really think about my favorite movies that much. I have movies I like to watch. Baby Driver, I would say, is one of my favorite movies, but sadly, I think Kevin Spacey just kind of being in there and knowing what he's done, it's like, can I even watch this anymore? And you know, everybody says, well, you should separate the artist from the art, and it's like, but can I do that, you know? It's just like, you know, like, knowing that the victims are still out there. I'm pretty sure Kevin Spacey killed somebody, you know? There's like that whole thing about the lawyer or like the witness testimony against Kevin Spacey that was like ready to talk, and then they suddenly died in a car crash. Isn't that weird? And like Kevin Spacey keeps putting out these like YouTube videos every year, and he's like, hello, it's me, Kevin Spacey, being a supervillain again. And it's like, I don't know if I really want to freaking watch this dude be in a movie, you know? I just don't. Will you be buying the new Spider-Man with arm printing? MLCAP Productions? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been able to really get the new 2021 sets, or even the old 2020 sets, just because of the pandemic, right? Can't really get stuff. Moving back home is going to make it easier to actually buy stuff, though, because I'm able to have a mailbox again to directly ship to me. So that'd be nice. Bonjour, amigos. Those are two different languages. I find myself able to watch Fat Albert, but like, wow, Cosby sure is yuck. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water, y'all, because my throat is starting to get a little hurt, scratchy. Look at me, Random King 77. I did do the blank frames already. I'm gonna get to the massive later. Back to this. Back to this music. Can you do a voiceover for my newest animation? Caffrey, what's up, man? Just email me the lines. My email is in the About Me section of my page. Since we already listened to that music again, we gotta change it up. I'm serious. There's a bunch of studios or animations on names. I gotta say, y'all, okay, I don't want to roast anybody, but I think I was talking about this at one point, is that, there are a lot of brick filmers, right, who are named studios, productions, animations, something like that, and you know, not bad, Not a bad thing. I guess the only issue is that there's a lot of people with those names. So if you kind of want to differentiate yourself from the crowd, you're not doing yourself many favors by having like one of those names. But I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or anything. It might be hurting you is all if you're trying to get your name out there. I mean, I technically call myself Edbound Animations. But you know, I just have Edbound in my channel name because that's kind of just like, it makes it easier to differentiate myself. Hey, what's up, Psycho Productions? Thank you very much for $1. Edbound, in your opinion, what is the worst thing to put in a croissant? In a croissant? Paper. Oh god, imagine you bite into a croissant and like it's just you just bite into crumpled up paper. Ugh. That would sound gross. That would be not fun, you know? That would just be like, oh, that's not what I signed up for. That's not what I signed up for at all. Whoa, my phone is vibrating like crazy. Did you see the new Lego Marvel set for 2021? Nah, what were they? Is there anything new? Is there any cool new minifigures that I should know about? Is there anything like the PS4 Spider-Man maybe? That'd be a pretty cool minifigure. I need to get a Scorpion and a Kraven the Hunter. I think those are the only two villains I'm actually missing out on. Is Scorpion and Kraven the Hunter. I have pretty much everybody else, I think. What do you think of an alternate universe where Mickey is a symbiote? Ooh, that could be Sonyverse 2. You know, when he gets a symbiote and he's just like, finally, I will have the Spider-Man movies for myself. Or he'll just like try and wreak havoc on every other major studio and it's up to the Spider-Man to stop him. Ooh, this song. Actually, I gotta put my headphones on for this song because this song is actually a banger. This is like the best working music I can think of. Alright. So now he spins the web. And we can tell because the camera's kind of leaning forward a bit again. The stream is way past cool. Thank you very much, Brittany McNamara. Oh, I freaked myself out. I thought I didn't take an empty frame or a clean frame for that last bit. I'm like, oh no, I messed up, didn't I? Scorpion is in the Web Warriors Bridge Battle. I know, but that set is old and discontinued. I can't get it anymore. Why do they gotta discontinue sets, bro? Don't they know I still want them years later? Come on. They're missing out. Do you like Ghost Rider? Oh, I saw the Ghost Rider minifigure that they made. I'm actually very excited for that because I actually want that. In fact, I need to get that. I gotta make Nicolas Cage. Yo, what's up, French Bricks? Francais Bricks? I don't know how to say bricks in French. EGBE, can you help me with that? I know he speaks French. I know you're just giving general advice, but I literally just changed my channel name from Iron Elephant Definitive to Iron Elephant Productions. Facepalm. Ah, that's okay, man. Like I said, if your name has productions or studios or animations at the end of it, it's not gonna like, it doesn't like destroy your chances or anything. It just might make it a little bit harder for people to find your videos or differentiate your videos from other people who have the same name. That's pretty much it. But it's not like, you know, it's not a bad thing. What's my favorite Lego figure? Mysterio, or that Clock King from Batman. I actually recently got it. I love that minifigure. It has the green cape. It has like a clock minifigure head. And I'm like, bruh, I can do so many things with time with this, you know, related to time. Oh, listen to that saxophone. I'm gonna turn it up real quick. Just listen to the saxophone, bro. Let me turn it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh! It's so good. This song is from a game called Going Under. It's a new game. It's an indie game. An independent developer made it. Alright, we're getting close to the ground, y'all. Let's see. That's too much. That's too little movement. That's just right. That's just right. I gotta move his arm though. Actually, you know what? That's too little movement still because it looks like now I'm settling. I'm not settling. I'm gonna keep going. I gotta keep going with this shot. All right, now I take him out. And I take the frame. And that's all there is to it. Hey, but can you say I am Groot, please? I want to use the clip for a video. I am Groot. I am Groot. Do you like to draw? I do like to draw. I'm not good at drawing, which is why I don't draw that much, though, sadly. Given the events in the States today, it has been remarkably quiet and calm. I don't know what you're talking about. Today, the most important thing that happened was me streaming. And that's it. January 20th, 2021. That day will not live on in infamy. Or fame, or whatever. Psycho, thank you again for another $1. Damn, bro. This man's giving me all the cans of Cokes. Alright, we move him down again. But we gotta attach all these individual bricks now because I'm down to my last pillar. So there's nothing else I can really do. God, this song is such a banger, y'all. Wouldn't you agree? And if you don't agree, you're banned. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. What masking app would be good for beginners? GIMP, I think, is pretty good because it's free. I just gotta mask it frame by frame. That's it. It's layered. But I'm gonna show you guys how I mask because I mask in Premiere Pro. So it's probably a little bit different. All right. He's still flipping. He's still flipping and moving and stuff. Can you voice Spider-Man and Iron Man in my stop motion? I'm getting some requests to voice, and I will once again say, if you want me to voice for your video, just email me the lines. My email is in the about section of my YouTube channel. Pretty easy to get to. It's how I keep track of what to voice for as well. Ooh, 1 second, y'all. My throat's kind of hurting. Ugh. Might have to clear out my sinuses. So sadly, I cannot be as crazy with the vocals throughout the rest of the stream, I don't think. Because my body's kind of like doing that thing where it's telling me to stop or else it will give up on me. I'm old, y'all. I'm 22. Can you believe that? Please make a Venom. I gotta make the Venom, don't I, huh? I mean, like, it's a part of the MC. I mean, it's a part of the Marvel canon. I just don't remember what happens in that movie. Can anybody tell me what happens in that movie? What's up, Lucas Glory Gaming? I think I remember something like that. That you said you were my best friend. I'm not entirely sure what stream that was, though. Hey, Edbound, why are you awesome? I try, man. I try. I mean, I don't really try, actually. That'd be kind of weird if I tried. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You guys think I'm awesome, and that makes me happy. So that's pretty cool. And I don't really want to disappoint, so I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. Just. What's next? Okay, he's about to spin the web. Are you guys ready? He's leaning into it. I'm making him lean into it. But we're about to see some web action. Yo, what's up, ML Cap 2 Productions? Thank you very much for the $2. Will you buy the new Spider-Man with arm printing? I probably will. I want to get every Spider-Man minifigure that I can, right? I just gotta. Alright. Next up, I take away one more brick. Ed, Ben, will you ever do a stop motion on how you think a certain movie could have been? Oh, like a how it should have ended type deal? Honestly, not a bad idea. I could do one for Venom. Just make it rated R. You know, I think my biggest problem with Venom is just that there wasn't much character development, you know? There wasn't much in terms of character. Not for Eddie, not for his girlfriend, not for anybody. Except for Venom himself, you know, the symbiote. I thought the symbiote was funny, and that's pretty much it. The action scenes left a lot to be desired, too, because, you know, it's Venom. Let him, if he's gonna bite somebody's head off, let me see that, you know? I'm going to see your Edbound. I'm gonna see you later, Nathan Boykos. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Whoa, I've been sorry about that, y'all. I put my my headset hit my microphone. Make him fall and hit the ground? That's evil. I'm gonna show you guys how to edit out the blocks that support him in a few when we're done with the shot itself. But for now, I gotta actually keep going with this. And then, oh wait, actually, I can show you what now. So I have this Photoshop document, right? This is how I made the thumbnail. But this is how the original photo looked. You know, it had this. It had this. Let's go through the history. Let's see. What did I have? Did I have the eraser tool? Oh damn, it's too late. That's too loud. But essentially what I do is, let's see, let's take the original image here, copy it, and then we paste it over again, right? I zoom in so that way I can get some precision going. Can I zoom in? Why are you not letting me zoom in? Weird. Alright, let's just use the zoom in tool then. And then so as you guys can see, there is the background layer, right? And that's just how it looks like. That's just how it looks like without the actual Spider-Man. I take two pictures, one with him, and one without him. And then I put the one with him on top, and I just start erasing, you know? So that way it looks like it was never there. I start erasing the top layer, and that leaves the bottom layer, which does not have anybody, any Spider-Man or any support. Anyways, this is a quick demonstration, but that's essentially that's essentially how I do it. And I do that for every frame that Spider-Man will be in the air. And that's how I get rid of the blocks. At least in small doses. But I don't do it on Photoshop or GIMP. I do it in Premiere Pro. So I'll show you how I do it on Premiere Pro in a bit. I'm gonna take this off because it's too loud. You could have something like Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Chasing Electro in the City to the power plant. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna use that. Maybe it could be like in like a field of like of power plant of like electrical wires, you know? All right. So I'm gonna put this piece in Spider-Man's hand. So that way we can kind of like get a wind up for the web to come out, so it doesn't just come out of nowhere. And I just gotta adjust him a bit. I gotta start moving that flag too, because that flag is in front of me. So how does this look? Ooh, I gotta move him forward. Ah, crap, he fell. That happens. They made a Lego Miles Morales mech. I want to get that mech. I want to get all those mechs: the Captain America, the Thor, and the Miles Morales, because they have a new hoodie piece, and that looks very convenient. Because the issue with the old hoodie pieces is that you can't turn their heads properly, or move their arms all the way up. It's bad. But with these new hoodie pieces, it might be a little bit skinnier, but I like that. It makes it easier to actually animate with. Alright, so that's good. That should be good. And next, okay, so we only have about 18 frames left to go with this shot. And then we'll be to that desired 64 frames that we needed to get to fill up this song, that we're, the piece of the song that we're using for this. So this is what we got so far. Alright, so I'm going to have this on loop for a bit, so that way, once again, I can save it into the bottom right corner of the progress bar. The music is too loud? My bad, y'all. Please notice me? What's up, Levi Miles? I'll never be noticed? What up, Eater Pina? God, that's right. I got you. What's your favorite thing to stop motion? Anything Spider-Man related, man. I love Spider-Man, and I love making Spider-Man stuff, because man, the way he moves, the way he flips through the city, the way he fights, and the way he spins webs, that's my favorite part of Spider-Man. If I were to make a Star Wars video, I want to make a space battle, you know, with the cruise ships and stuff. They're like going around blasting each other. That's how I would make a Star Wars video, because it reminds me of Star Fox 64, and I like that game a lot. You like jazz? I love jazz. Do you have any advice on animating fast character? Yes, momentum is key. As you can see here, let me just save this as the replay. Momentum is key. Spider-Man is a fast character himself, right? So check this out. Check out how I animated this scene. He quickly jumps out, right? So I have small bits where Spider-Man kind of like stays in a similar position as you can see right here, so that way we can get the audience to sort of understand what's going on. So he's in the air for 1, 2, 3, boom, and then he flips onto the guy. So this is how it looks like in motion. So you can kind of see him frozen in this position for a bit as he makes his way towards this guy, and then his flip kind of just hits him. And that's kind of it, right? That's like, in these moments where he's kind of in the air, he's kind of gaining momentum, and then he immediately, boom, he flips onto the guy. That's why it only takes like 2 frames to really like, you know, have the hit connect and have him stomp on him. Whereas before, he spent a little bit more time actually in the air. You can see the gaps in these frames aren't as big, but they get a lot bigger right after, because I spent this time building the momentum. And then I disperse it in these next few frames. As you can see, he doesn't make that much movement here either, because we need the audience to also be able to see the pose, and it has to be on screen long enough for the audience to be able to read that pose as well. That being said, you don't want them to stand exactly still when you're trying to get them to read the pose. You want them to move a bit. You want to move just a tiny bit like this. And that's how I do stuff like that. Or like, let me go back to this. Let me go back to this shot here too. In this example, he's moving pretty fast, right? He's moving throughout the city. Oh, whoops, that kind of lagged. But as you can see here, look. I made this part, I slowed down his movement here, again, so that way the audience can kind of read him, but also so that way it looks like he's building up speed. That way, when he swings his web, and he flips really quickly into this area of the city, the audience, you can't see exactly what he's doing or exactly how he's posing, but you can see his trajectory, and that's what's more important. So you kind of just like, you know, boom. So when you're animating fast characters, it's a mix of having them stand kind of slow or kind of move a little bit slower as that movement sort of transitions to a really fast movement like it does right there, you know? He's kind of in the air for a bit, in the same spot for a bit as he spins the web, but once the web goes and he's about to get the momentum, he moves, he zooms, you know? And we follow him. And that's how I kind of animate quickly, or like how I make, you know, it's a lot about momentum, it's all about building speed, it's all about building anticipation and weight, a lot of that. Okay, so we have this, he's falling, and then boom. I gotta take this loop off so that way I can make it so that way we can get a move on with this animation. How many Lego sets did you buy for these videos? I've lost count. I've been making these videos for over 10 years now, right? So. Hey, Edbound, do you have any tips on animating Spider-Man web swinging? Well, I'm right about to animate Spider-Man web swinging right now, so I can kind of walk you guys through the process. I like using these string pieces to animate him web swinging because Spider-Man is a pendulum. You know those things in like, what's it called? You know those things in cartoons where like you have a character like lying down flat and there's like a scythe, like a giant not twirling, but it's like a swinging like blade, and it's like getting closer and closer to them, like this. It's kind of like this. Pretend that my finger is the blade, and that's how Spider-Man kind of swings, right? It's like a curve. It goes down and curves up. God, I love the song. So this is how I do it. So I'm gonna attach this web to a piece around here-ish, I guess. And you want to keep the web straight. The web has to be straight so that way it looks like it snags on something, right? Because remember, he's attached to it. And he rides the web. He rides the arcing motion. Let me just see if I can extend this a little bit further to make it so that way it actually grips tightly on something behind it. I'm gonna attach it to this brick here. I always attach these stringy web pieces to a piece of the building on the set, so that way it actually, you know, because that's how Spider-Man would actually swing in real life, right? He actually has to. Hey, what's up, James Catwood? Brick filmer, 2D animator, music video extraordinaire. Pretty good guy. Go check out his channel. But what am I saying again? Oh yeah. So remember, y'all, he's swinging on a string. So you gotta. It's not really Spider-Man himself moving. It's the string moving him along. But Spider-Man himself, he's pretty strong. He's an acrobat, so you can make him like jump and move and flip, even if he's on the string. If you play the Spider-Man video game on the PS4, or just watch somebody play the Spider-Man video game on the PS4, you want to study that. That's probably the best example I can give, or the best example that there has been of Spider-Man web swinging around. All right, so we're just moving away. So this is how it looks like so far. And now we're gonna make him lean forward into the web. As he moves forward and downward still. Because remember, Spider-Man himself isn't flying. He's affected by gravity. And he's swinging on the rope like he's Tarzan. Essentially. Ugh. A lot of it is physics. Should I make him destroy the tree? I wonder. That's not low enough. He has to go a bit lower. Should I make it like when he swings down? Like, should the tree? Because the tree's in his way right now. There's a tree in his way. You can't see it right now because it's not on in the frame. But like, should I make him kick the tree over? That'd be kind of funny. Have you ever watched one of the Forest Fire Slap movies? Of course, bro. He's the one that actually made me inspired to stop doing claymation and start doing brick films when I was younger. How do I recreate a scene frame by frame? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I don't really do much recreations. I don't do many recreations. But I wouldn't try and do a frame by frame like reenactment. I try to translate the movement in the scene and make it work with Lego. You know, you're not gonna be able to go frame by frame and copy the exact movements that the characters make in whatever media you're trying to copy or trying to recreate. Because Legos don't work like that. They don't move like people. They move in their own special, unique way. All right, we're in the last stretch, y'all. This is like the last stretch of animation we gotta do. Should I make the tree tilt a little? Or should I make it fall? Should I make it fly away? Like he's like a force of nature? Like a hurricane? That'd be kind of fun. Oh no! Something in the background fell. Ugh. Let me just get that back up. Okay, let's go. Alright, well I messed up the lighting again. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now we want the camera to move a lot faster. Because he's swinging. And what's next on the agenda? The plan then. How long have you been streaming? This is 2.5 hours. Edbound, please answer. What's up, Bag of Bricks? Yo, you changed your name from French Bricks to Bag of Bricks? It's Je suis un baguette. I like French Bricks. You know, I'm actually trying to learn French. Oui, mon Dieu. Je m'appelle Edbound. Je suis un stop motion animator. I don't know how to say stop motion animation. What's it called in French? Can you even take down this shit? I don't know. But you know what? Actually, I don't have to do any. Actually, you know what? I don't have to do any masking for this frame because I can use the power of sticky tack to attach it to the tree. Let's see. Hey Ed, can you watch the video soon? I'm not gonna be watching videos. I'm gonna be editing this after. I gotta edit the shot right after. Where can I send you the lines? My email is in the About section of my YouTube channel page. So just go on my channel, just go to the About section, the About tab, and there should be on the bottom right-ish, or at the bottom, it says for business inquiries, and it says view email address, and you just click that, and my email address will be there. Maybe I should make the tree move a bit. I think it'd be fun. Okay, that should be good. So as you can see, he's starting to swing. Maybe that's too much of a movement right now. Maybe I should move down further. And maybe I should move. Maybe I should make some of the Patreons a little bit more visible. So I'm gonna have them walk around and stuff. And maybe they can all like kind of look up and be like, "Oh my God, it's Spider-Man!" Yo, can we not be mean in the chat? Yo, do we got any mods right now? We gotta do something with that. Is Spider-Man 2 on GameCube a good web swing reference? I hear that's a good game, but I think Spider-Man PS4 has a beat, just because it's newer and it has like, you know, better graphics, and because of that you can kind of see more of what's going on. So maybe that might be a better reference. Let's see. I sent you the line in an email. It's supposed to be an audio clip. All right, I'm gonna hit that up. All right. What's next? So thankfully, I don't have to actually take a spare frame for this shot because I actually have them attached to the tree. So I get to be lazy. Woohoo! I love that. All right, but as you can see, he's slowly slipping out. He's gonna do it. And that's not really much of a change. Oh, there it is. He knocked over D. Damn, one of the Patreons. Okay, gotta move her back here. Guys, fellas, if you want to be in these videos as a minifigure, just like these characters right now, like the Jumi film right here, or Logic 8 Studios, or Andres, you can too if you go on my patreon.com and just do the $5 donation tier. Ed, how do you get the motivation to animate? Because I don't have any. I've been waking up earlier lately, but I actually have been struggling really hard throughout the pandemic. You know, keeping my motivation, keeping my soul healthy. But lately I've been waking up earlier, been planning my routine a little bit better, and that's made it easier. Though I know that's not gonna be helpful for everybody. So all I can really say is just, you know, it can be hard, right? If you're in school, I think school can also be a really big issue with motivation. Because you spend so much of your day on it, right? You know, by the time you get home, you're probably not going to be that into wanting to animate something, right? Probably going to be tired. So, you know, sometimes you just got to give yourself those breaks. You know, animation isn't your job, it's your hobby. If you're not enjoying it, you don't have to do it at that moment, right? You just got to you can wait for inspiration to strike. Although, you know, with the YouTube game, if you want to play the YouTube game, it might not be that simple, right? Because you got to be constant with this. But you know, motivation can be hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I wish there was like an easy fix, but I don't really think there is. All right, I'm gonna make the tree shift, but I can't really. This is too much of a populated area to make it like, to make it fly away. Otherwise, it's gonna hit somebody and kill somebody. I think, and I don't really want that. Actually, no, maybe I can make it do that still. I'm not gonna make it kill somebody, but I'm gonna make it fly down. Maybe I'm gonna make it fall. All I gotta do is get some sticky tape. Please say that you're remembering. What's up, Lucas Al Asmar? How's it going, man? How you been? I need to get some mods though, because we can't be sending the same message too many times. I hope that's okay. But yeah, you know, I try to remember as many people as I can. Might not always be possible because there's quite a bit. Hey, I've been watching. I was watching for a year. The first one I watched was Grocery Shopping in 2020, and I instantly subbed and I went to watch your other videos, and honestly, you kept me motivated and happy. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear that. That's the thing too, right? I think maybe another way you can be motivated is by watching your favorite videos, your favorite creators as well. See what they're doing, and that could be a source of motivation. I think. You know, if it's a source of inspiration, it could be a source of motivation as well. All right, gotta keep him moving. Like this. Maybe I can attach him to the next tree. Yeah, I can attach him to the next tree. I can make it easier on myself. This is great. So let's see how this is looking so far. Pew! Oh, nice. I like that a lot. Watch this. Pew! So it's gonna look a lot better when I actually put him in the right spot, of course. Spade Plays. What's up, Spade Plays? How's it going, man? How you been? Spade Plays, one of the new Patreons, and you know, because he is a $5 tier Patreon, he will be making an appearance as Lego minifigure in this video, and you can too, on patreon.com/edva, and that's how you get in these videos. You'll be on the wall of minifigures at the end of the credits. That'll be fun. You'll get access to exclusive commentaries once I start doing them again. I'm so sorry for the people who have been waiting for them. I'm gonna get on them soon. Okay, I want to maybe hide the sticky tack a little bit better. And maybe I want to move him back up. Maybe I want to move him down a bit as well. Okay, he kind of looks like he's creeping up on the Patreon there. On Bricklick, what is the name of Spider-Man's web piece? I'm not entirely sure, but maybe you can get some help by like searching up like the words rope and white maybe. But I'm not entirely sure what you'd call it though, because I've actually never bought them off of Bricklink. Maybe you can also look at sets, right? You can look at sets that you know have the piece, and you can look at the part list, and that can also tell you. Come on, Spider-Man, stick to the tree, bro. Come on, you're Spider-Man. You're supposed to stick to stuff, and you're not sticking to this tree. Alright, that should be good. I gotta make these Patreons move though. Now this is where it gets hard because I gotta animate a lot more characters at once. Okay, that looks fine. Alright. Now you can see me in the reflection here, as you can see in the bottom right corner of the frame. You can see me moving around. It can't happen. So I gotta get out of there. You see the text in chat late? Yeah, I do, sorry. It's because I'm also focusing on the animation. Alright, let's see, how's this looking? Do you remember me? Yeah, I remember where Spider was. I remember Tony Stark posted cringe. I thought that was funny. Pew! Alright, let's see what's next. Pew! He's puming, bro. He's puming. Oh man, a lot of these Patreons are only gonna be on screen for a few frames. Maybe I should give them a more prominent role in this shot. But let's see how this whole thing looks now so far. Looks pretty good. I'm a fan. So that's kind of what I wanted. That's kind of how I wanted it to look. He gets so low to the ground, and then just like boom, he's like a daredevil. Pew! All right, next up, now I gotta make him. So now this is like at the apex. I want to say at his rope, right? Because he's at the very lowest point that his rope can stretch before it's like, you know, it's completely straight now. And I can actually probably put him on the ground because of this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep him straight. But now I gotta make his legs move forward because now he's on the upswing. So now I want his arms. I want his arms to move down, and his legs to move forward. Or maybe I want to keep his legs back because that's kind of. So I'm looking at the trajectory we're doing right now, and it looks like it looks like he's keeping his legs back. So I'm gonna keep his legs back. Hey, do you have an? Ah! No, the background. Do you have an Iron Spider Lego? I do. You tried to get me to reply to my comments, but you didn't. But I didn't see them. Darian Spencer. That. I think I might remember that. Again, I can't. It's been a while since since you and I have talked to chat. So, you know. But if you come back tomorrow, when I think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Then I'll definitely be like, yo, what's up, everybody? I'll be like, I remember all of you. No, it's coming in late on your thing. It might be, yeah. It might be the latency as well. The internet is not perfect, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how it is. Alright, let me just move all these characters before I do anything further. You can't even see the tree falling down. Oh well. Ooh, I like the song. Alright. This is the moving every character part of the stream, where frames might actually become a lot less frequent because of that. What's your email? You should see it in the about section of my YouTube page. If you scroll down a lot, it says view email address, and you just click the button. I'm not entirely sure if you can see it in on mobile though. You should be able to though. I think Spade Plays has been a moderator for a while. Spade Plays was been around since, I think, you know, he's been, during the summer he helped me get through the Spider-Man GameCube game. So that was nice. I remember I was stuck on that one level in the warehouse for the longest time. But now I gotta get back and finish that one day. What's up, Mason Pearl DSMS 2027? Alright, so how am I gonna attach Spider-Man in this next frame? Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Can I do it like this? Ah, crap! What the heck is going on? Alright, let's try this again. God, this song is such a banger, bro. Do you hear that saxophone? That smooth sax? I'm gonna use this in Spider-Man War 3. Oh my lord, everybody, I gotta stop. These minifigures gotta stop falling. They're like dominoes. You ever have that? Any my brick filmers in the chat know this, okay? You know, if you're trying to animate a lot of characters walking at once, if one character falls, all of them falls, and it's like, I'm going to kill somebody. Yeah, except maybe not that extreme. Yo, what's up, Finn the gamer? Do you plan on getting another modular? Yeah, but modulars are expensive, dude. I can't really. The thing about modulars is that they're expensive. I can't afford them. I want to get more though, because I like modulars. I think modulars are a great building. I wanted to get that police hall set, right? Even though this is not a police-friendly stream, but I mean, like, you know, it's a good-looking building. I also wanted to get the Sesame Street building because that was a good-looking building, but you know, they're expensive, bro. They're like $100, $200, $300. It's like, bro, Lego, I can't do this. I'm sorry. It's why I'm much more content buying individual pieces off of Bricklink. Does that look good? Does that look? Oh, that does look good. All right, let's use that. And let's get rid of you. You can kind of see the sky bleeding into the background of this building, but you know what? Why are you hiding your mustache? I'm not hiding it. I'm just trying to. I just need the lighting to be pointed at the set. All right, what? How does it look now? He's falling. He's falling. He's falling. Boom. Well, he's good. He's okay. No, Spider-Man, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Ah, no, he did it. I can't believe this. And oh, he's okay, actually. I like this. I like this clip a lot. The building is so tall. Pew. Just boom. Pew. Ah, I love this. I'm going to watch it. Okay, you know what? All right, y'all. Now you're going to figure out why some of my videos take so long to come out. Sometimes I make a shot that I really, really like a lot, and I just watch it over and over and over again. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna just watch this shot over and over and over again. Pew! I like this shot a lot. I can't help it. Damn, bro. We made that. You know, you guys saw the entire process. You know, you guys saw it. You guys saw it go from this dinky one frame here. You guys saw that all. You guys saw all this flipping. You guys saw it falling the entire way through. Oh, the Joker when he says women aren't funny, and then he immediately shoots somebody. It's a pretty good clip. Alright, where were we again? I gotta take another sip of water. Don't be wait, what do you use to keep to well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Let me just try to look at the chat real quick. My eyes are on the chat. I saw somebody saying don't be toxic to somebody else. So now trying to figure out who is being toxic in chat. What if you call it Spider-Man anime intro 2? What if Spider-Man hits the ground and the music abruptly stops? Damn, I don't know if VB Elephant, but about the whole making him fall into the ground. I think that would be funny, but it would also defeat the whole purpose. But let's see what else. To question 1, I think I'm gonna call it Saturday Morning Spider-Man though. All right, let's see. All right, next frame. Let's go. Alright, so she's walking. How'd you build the rig thing? It's just a few bricks. That's it. Unless you're talking about the helping hand that I use. In which case, that's a helping hand. You can just buy that off Amazon or eBay. How'd you go about animating the Flash? Similarly to how I animate Sonic. If you watch my Sonic versus the Flash video, or who would win in a fight, or who's faster, Sonic or the Flash. Essentially, I just make the Flash like slowly start up. I like make him slowly move forward just a tiny bit, and then literally one frame of doing that, and I instantly transition him into a bunch of like diagonal bricks that are like red and yellow to make him look like he's speeding through. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. What is this song? It's Flashing Lights, but in 8-bit, and it's by a YouTuber named Mix and Mash. If you guys want to find it for yourself, it's in the stream playlist, which I put in the description. Edbound, did you watch Clear World by Robert Benford? I did. Clear World by Robert Benford is actually what got me into, like, it's literally what started it all. What got me to want to, it made me want to be a YouTuber or like a guy who makes videos on the internet. It got me into stop motion. It got me into filmmaking. Essentially, like that whole series, I can attribute that series to like why I want to do what I want to do now. So that's like where that's where it all started. What's next? Where do I put Spider-Man? Oh, there he is. Okay, now I move his legs forward. I'm waiting a call from my mom. I sadly can't answer right now because I'm on stream. Well, I'm gonna text her back. Let me just text her back real quick. I gotta say, Mom, I apologize, but I'm currently streaming to an audience of 270 viewers. We cannot have a private conversation between us. So I will call you back. I will call you back. Alright, what's next? What's next? It's always what's next, but it's never how's next, you know? Alright. Okay, so now we can make Spider-Man kind of like do this kind of weird looking, diagonal looking angle. And maybe, so I think the camera's gonna stop moving for the most part around this area. Alright, that looks fine, I think. He's still on the mid swing. Okay, so now I gotta get rid of this. How will you clean frame? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, let's get rid of that. So this is how it looks like so far. Again. Boom! Oh god, I love it. I love it! It's so satisfying. That's why I love animating Spider-Man. This is what it's all about. Hey Edban, I like to animate the symbiote in Spider-Man 3 next minutes because most people don't use player or putty to animate the symbiote, but take the easier route and use CGI. I wonder if CGI is easier, honestly, because CGI, I've seen like what you gotta do for CGI, and it's like, bro, that looks like work, man. I just like using practical effects though, like practical bricks, to be explosions and stuff. I think it's just because I'm not good at VFX, honestly though. How do you make more people move when someone else is moving too? It's not that hard, right? As long as whatever support and the character that's on that support is not in the clean frame, you can just cut it. You can just cut it out. If every other character though that isn't on the support is not on the clean frame, then you don't have to remove them for the next frame. All right, got to keep these characters moving, and I gotta keep. I gotta make these guys walk. Edban proves into Spider-Man remix by Cryptic Unknown. It's not copyright, so don't worry. Alright, Bagsack Studios. I'm gonna put that in Spider-Man remix, Cryptic Studios. Spider-Man remix, Cryptic Unknown. Ah, that's what his name is. Alright, let's check this out. What is this about? Seems like a normal song so far. Seems pretty normal. Okay. Spider-Man, okay. I'm hungry? Well, Jimmy Film, you should probably get something to eat. I can't really do much about that from here, bro. Oh boy, the Navi sample. Alright, here comes the Spider-Man. This is not bad. It's very lo-fi. Alright, so now that we're on the upswing here, it's like, again, Spider-Man moves like on the rope like he's swinging, you know? Like he's Tarzan. So now we're on the upswing. And now he's gonna be moving slowly up. And that's not, oh wait a second. I might actually be able to cheat here and have this girl, Steph, completely block the what's it called? The support. So I might not even have to edit it out in post. Oh my lord, it works! Yo, check this out! She completely blocks it. Okay, you know what? Maybe Spider-Man can kick down this tree. Pew! Okay, maybe that might be a little bit choppy though. And I think the issue is that maybe the camera is moving faster than Spider-Man himself. But it might work out in the end. You know, this is just the middle of the shot, so it might not be complete. Alright. Yo, Edban, can you try to react to my Battlefront but nobody's okay video, please? Right now, today, I don't think I'm gonna be I don't think I'm gonna be watching videos today. Today is gonna be, we're doing this, and then after I finish editing it, I'm probably gonna end the stream. All right, so I can do this. I just gotta use that sticky tack. I might have to use sticky tack again for Spider-Man. I like the song actually. It's like lo-fi. It's nice and chill. Ah, the tree fell. Ah, what can you do? Might have to add some more sticky tack to that. I don't want to move the camera up actually. Do you have a mustache? Yes, I do. I have a mustache. You can't really see it that well, cause it's dark in my room. To make accommodations for the set and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have the Patreon react though. I want to have the Patreons react to Spider-Man kind of swinging through the city. So where was she? Yep, right about there. Okay, put her there. Not a bad song. I like that. That was the Spider-Man remix by Cryptic Unknown. I want to say, yeah, Cryptic Unknown. But what's next on the stream playlist? Butter building? Okay. I like butter building. How do you keep the exposure and lighting constant in your animations? That's a tricky question. I don't even know. Let's see. What do I have my exposure set to? So this is what I have my exposure set to. My gain is that. And I think it's just my camera too, the C920. I don't have auto exposure or anything like that, so I don't have to really deal with, you know, losing the light that I had going on. So that's nice. Are you gonna do the Avengers trilogy? I'm gonna do all the MCU movies. If, like, you know, hopefully they're gonna be done soon. Oh, come on, bro. Stick. I need this tree to stick. And I can probably avoid having to mask disc frame too. Hey, Edbound, I'm thinking of being a Patreon for you. Sammy Studios, if you are a Patreon, and if you get the $5 tier, that means you'll be able to be in these videos as a minifigure. You know, you can be in these crowds. You can be a part of the backgrounds, a part of the battles, you know? You can go up to your friends and family. You can show them one of these videos, and when you see your minifigure, you can point to yourself and you can be like, that's me! It'd be pretty cool. Alright. I gotta take this fast before he falls. Awesome. How's that look? I already listened to the song on stream earlier. I gotta find some new music for this stream playlist, huh? Blinding Lights, already listened to this? Okay. This is nice. Edben, well, I will Twitch Prime to you if you shout me out. What's up, Ethan Studios 42? Give me that Twitch Prime. Ha ha ha. I don't really stream on Twitch though. I'm gonna start again soon though. What do you think about Harry Potter? You mean Harry Poggers? Ha 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 ha. I like Harry Potter. I like the movies a lot, actually. In fact, I actually kind of know a lot more about Harry Potter than I think I should. Alright, and now that's over. Take out the sticky tack. Do. I like this because it's a mix of Mario Sunshine and What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. And now I gotta make this Patreon react to the destruction that Spider-Man's ringing right before our eyes. And then we don't need to make the camera move that much further. Guys, there's only 10 frames left. Can you believe that? We started with 0 frames. We had a goal of 64 frames by the end of the stream for the shot, right? And here we are at frame 54. Oh my lord. Can you believe that? Yo. It only took about 3 hours. Why does the woman have a tuxedo? Because she asked for it. So the way that Patreon works is that I give you a set of like all the minifigure parts that I have, and you choose what you want. And this particular Patreon, she wanted to have a tuxedo, and the girl with the shades, and she wanted this particular hairstyle as well, and that's what she got. For some Patreons though, I kind of chose it myself because I know how they look like in real life because they're my friends. Because you know, we come from a generation that likes to support each other in our endeavors, and so they're cool. And they were like, you know, I'm gonna be your Patreon too. I'm like, oh, yo, thank you so much. So a few Patreons actually didn't choose because I kind of just had a. I kind of wanted to, you know, take that into my own control because I'm a control freak. That's why I'm an animator. All right, what's next? I gotta move this a bit further back. Oh my god, he's stuck. Actually, that's pretty convenient. Let's put this on a few more bricks. Hola, me gusta tun videos. Gracias, Lex 2007. I have what if you don't get the stuff for Patreons? Well, it's like this, okay? It's like I give you a selection, right? And you essentially choose from that selection. Because I don't have every piece out there, right? So I'm not going to be able to be exact for most people, sadly. We've listened to this song earlier, too. We're getting repeats, bro. YouTube, fix your stuff. If I put it on shuffle play, I don't want to repeat. Okay, this is a pretty good song. This is the castle theme from Super Mario World. Can you make a video with the Spidey villain Stiltman? And can you put Hammerhead in Noir? Also, do you like my Detective Venom profile pic from a... Yo, that's pretty cool. I like it. The Detective Venom. Nice. Hammerhead is not going to make an appearance in Spider-Man Noir because he's already made an appearance in the Spider-Man Noir video game. I mean, in the Spider-Man Shattered Dimension video game, in the Spider-Man Noir chapters. So I'm like, that already exists, you know? I don't want to mess with the Spider-Man Noir canon too much. Because, you know, there's going to be some people who... Because I like the Spider-Man Noir comics, you know? Although this is not going to be like the exact same, like, you know, story or canon, I guess. Can I send you your lines on your Twitter account? Okay, if you want. Okay, so how does this look? Okay, maybe we don't need this frame, actually. Or... What frame is it that we do not want? Maybe not this frame? No, we do want that. Okay, there's actually an issue here though. Because he's not constantly moving forward and he kind of stutters a bit in case you don't notice. Oh, I think it might be because the camera movement is just bad here. Oh no! We come so far. Do we mess up at the end? Oh wait, it doesn't look that bad when it's all in motion though. I mean, it kind of does, but not really. We can live with that. We can definitely live with that. All right. Evil. Brick funny man. He's evil. Can you do a live stream of you animating Spider-Man Noir? I will be doing a live stream of me animating Spider-Man Noir when I get to it. Many more live streams in the future to come. I think every project is going to get at least one live stream for it. But I want to do many more live streams in the future. If I'm feeling up for it though, that's the thing, right? Oh no, I forgot to make the flag wave! It's okay. I can start now. And nobody will be the wiser. Haha. All right, I gotta make the tree bounce a bit though. Why does Spider-Man spin a lot? He flips a lot, dude. That's just kind of how he moves, I think. That's just kind of his thing. Oh wait, blinding lights again? Bro, we listened to this already. Okay, what have we not listened to yet? All right. I'm down for this. Can you do private lessons? I sadly do not have the time for completely private lessons because I also got to do I also got to make these videos too. But I do have a thing on my Patreon. Like, we have a Discord server, right, for the Patreons. And like, you know, I give like complete in-depth constructive criticism to people if they ask for it. I gotta make this a little bit higher. And I might have to make this lower a bit. So if you want to, you know, that only costs $1 if you want to get access to the private Patreon Discord server. It's not much at all. And like, you know, it's the closest thing I do to private. It's the closest thing I do for private lessons. But I also try to help out a lot on my stream. I try to like explain my thought process too, and hopefully people can understand it a bit better. I wouldn't say I'm the best teacher though. You know, I just kind of I explain things the way how they make sense to me, but it doesn't mean they're gonna make sense for everybody. Will I ever do Batman 1989? Actually, you know what? I watched that movie because I wanted to do that movie in Lego, right? And I was watching this movie and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna make this smaller or whatever? How am I gonna make this like a short, funny video? Because like, man, that movie is like weird. It's like confusing. I mean, it's like pretty straightforward for the most part, but it's like so weird. It's like, how am I supposed to make a video out of this? I can make a Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball stop motion. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But you know what's cool is that the people who made that movie also made the Lego movie. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I gotta make him face this area better. Okay, I have an idea. Wait, oh yeah, I should definitely. All right, real quick, I'm gonna play this over and over again so that way you guys can, so we can get a replay on it. Because now, like, you know, in the progress spot right there, yeah, there's not much that's changed. So we're just kind of waiting. We're gonna re-watch this a few times. Where can I find your Discord? In the video, the invitation. There is an invitation to Discord server in the bottom, in the description box. So just go check that out. Pew! Alright, that should be good enough. Save replay. Alright, that should be good. Hey man, I was thinking about making a YouTube channel to make my own content using Lego and some other toys. Got any tips for an aspiring creator? You know, I gotta say, when it comes to making videos on YouTube, the most important things are, I think, is just, you know, don't spend too much time on like announcing stuff or, you know, making promises. You know, kind of just make videos, let your content speak for yourself. Be consistent. Upload as much as you can. Maybe like, you know, have a schedule because people like that. And always have the mindset that, you know, you're not that you got more to learn and that you got more to improve on, because people love, you know, it's one thing I want to make sure is that when people are watching my videos, I don't want people to kind of get the feeling that I'm just kind of doing the same thing over and over again, or that my videos aren't really progressing in some meaningful way. That's why I always try to challenge myself, you know, with a shot like this. I've never done a shot like this. I never had a shot that looked up this high in a video before. So, you know, always try to keep the bar rolling or going higher and higher, even if it's just bit by bit. You know, make what you like as well. Make sure that you like what you're making, because if you like it, that means somebody else might like it too, right? There's probably somebody out there who has your same sense of humor. Hey, Edwin, I've been having problems. Do you have any advice on stopping it? Black out any sunlight coming into your room. You know, get blackout curtains if you don't have them. Make sure that your lamps are strong and there's no issue with the voltage. Make sure you don't have auto exposure on or auto brightness or any auto camera setting. Okay? You don't want any automatic camera settings. You want it to be all on manual. And that's pretty much all I can really give. Light flicker is kind of a really hard beast to control, and I don't think anybody's truly mastered it. You'll even see like productions that there's actually a bit of light flicker. Like I know Caesar, she had a stop motion video, right? It was about a snowman or something, and I was watching that video and I'm like, yo, there's light flicker in this video. This video has like millions and millions of views and it's produced by a very like prominent music industry artist, and the stop motion animation video has light flicker. Happens to anybody. It's just crazy. I even seen it happen in Robot Chicken a few times. You know, you can just try and suppress it as much as you can, but I don't think you can ever really like truly get rid of it. I mean, you can, but like it's a lot of finagling and it can be very difficult. So don't feel like, just try to just suppress it as much as you can. In fact, I still get light flicker in a lot of my videos too, but I cut it out using I cut it out using like, you know, like masking and video effects and like splicing shots together. Okay, next up what I want to have to do is I want to have the what's it called? I want to have the web kind of like just droop down after. Okay, so the citizens all look up and they're like, "Whoa, it's Spider-Man!" You know? And the tree as well, just kind of like schmoving. Like that. Hey, but you see the new Miles Morales mech? It came with the hooded Miles. I do want to get that. You know, maybe I can have him like dance with the Spider-Man mech that they made. I think that'd be funny. It can be Dancing the Sunflower by Post Malone. Or something like that. Please make an endgame video. We gotta slowly but surely make our way through the MCU movies, but don't worry, we will. We'll get through them all. Movie by movie, bit by bit. Okay, and then so again, so now there's only 6 frames left. Can you believe, or 7 frames left to go? Can you believe that, y'all? My god. Where did the time go? I mean, 3 hour stream, I guess. Out of all the LEGO Harry Potter sets, get the Night Bus. It provides another city vehicle, and it's actually really eye-catching because of the size and color. I was thinking that. I've actually had my eye on that set for a while. I also wanted to get the Dursley's house. Because that's like a nice set. You know, it's like a nice building. A house. Can't go wrong with. Alright, so this is just the ending of this shot. So there's not much left to really go on here anymore. It's just you know, just slight movements, reaction shot from the crowd. That's pretty much it. I would have the web. Maybe I should have the web dangling, but honestly, it's been a long shot already. But then again, it will just add to it, right? That's the thing. I'm feeling kind of lazy that much extra bit of personality and like lifeless and like life and life to the video. So it's gonna be worth it, even if it's gonna be a bit of a hassle to get this web on the video. Pew! And wow, I feel bad for like the Patreons. Alright, so how's this looking so far? Move the camera a bit more, because remember, it's like this is like a shaky cam-ish kind of thing. Why not a shout out? What's up, Adventurous Lego? If you didn't get a shout out, it's just because I didn't see your request for one at the right time. Sadly, a lot of this has to do with the right place, right time. That's pretty much it. I think being an internet creator as well, a lot of it has to do with luck too, right? It's lucky if you get your video recommended. It's lucky if a person wants to watch it, you know? So a lot of it has to do with the right place or at the right time. Obviously, you can do things to put that luck in your favor, though. It's not always 100% luck. Alright, so we have the web, and it's going to dangle down real quick. So we only have 4 frames left to go. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. We have 5 frames left to go. It's pretty cool. And thankfully these frames are not going to be that much of an issue because it's just, you know, it's just the crowd just kind of like chilling. Now I have a rule in my videos at this point. It's like I don't ever want a character to stand still if they're going to be on screen, unless, you know, unless it calls for that, unless the scene calls for it. But these characters are in a bit of a daze from what they just saw, so they're going to be moving throughout the rest of these last 5 frames. I can listen to the song again. I like the song a lot. So we have the web. It's gonna come back down. Pew. Hey Ed, I was listening to your stream while I tried stop motion again. Thank you for being interested. Whoa, what is that all about? I like to cut G in brackets. Like, is there something wrong, brother? Is there something you want to tell me? Interesting, huh? With a question mark too. That's not a very confident compliment, bro. Damn. I guess I'm just crazy. Your Nixon impression in Spider-Man War on Drugs is epic. Thank you. I based it off the Futurama Nixon. Hello, I'm Richard Nixon. That video being political, and yet that's a very political video. Strange. I guess people mean current day politics. Anyways, what's next? I say that word a lot. What's next? What's next on the agenda? Okay, so there's something actually. There's an how the right place. It has to stay the point. The entry point has to stay consistent with the rest of the video. Okay, now just keep the camera moving back. Your mic isn't having a great time? What are you talking about? What's going on with my mic? What's going on with my mic? Back. Your mic isn't having a great time? What are you talking about? What? There's nothing wrong with my mic. Are you guys trying to mess with me? I literally just watched the video. What are you guys talking about? It's a C920. I'm gonna keep talking for a while, and I just hope it's gonna be fine. I literally just watched the video. What are you guys talking about? Oh, I hear it now. It's a C920. I literally just. I don't get it, y'all. I don't hear anything wrong with my mic, at least anymore. But it glitches. You say every now and then. That's not good. How do I fix this though? In the middle of the stream. Okay, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. It's okay now? I hope it's okay now. No, but I heard it in the video. It did glitch. It did glitch a bit. I don't really know what's going on with that. Mickey Mouse voice, please. Haha, why is my mic glitching? I don't understand anything about my microphone. I don't really understand technology, y'all. Not gonna lie. It's on my stream. Alright, y'all, 1 second. What is going on? Adventurous Lego, what's up? Happy shout out. Oh, it's too late to back and forth their hair now, sadly. I'm gonna finish that though. It is still glitching? Why is it glitching? Could it be because it cuts out randomly? I wonder if that's an issue with OBS or if that's actually an issue with my microphone itself. Oh man. Oh guys, I don't know how to fix this. What do I do? What do I do, guys? I'm gonna just hope for the best. That's all I can really do. For now, I'm not gonna be talking as much because of that. Have you ever thought of remaking a scene exactly frame by frame? I did with the Spider-Man PS4 video. That's the only time I did it though. Probably the only time I'm gonna do it too, honestly. It's not really something I'm into. It glitches when you switch frames on Dragon Frame? Really? Interesting. I wonder if that's a consistency thing. Buy a new mic, IDK, alright? Maybe. That Sandman video you posted on Insta was sick. Thank you very much, Hazardous Brick. I was really proud of how that came out. Maybe just because of the cables? Maybe. Let me try this. I mean, no one can still hear me. The thing is, on my headset, it still says that it still says that. Oh, whoops, it's way too close. On my headset, it still says that it can read me though. Oh man. I'll figure this out in a bit, y'all. But I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna end this. If it's too bad, I might have to end the stream. So if it's too bad, I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully I can redo the stream and maybe come back in a bit. But it is actually kind of late. Oh damn, okay, so you know what it might be? It might be the replay thing. That's not good though. That is really bad for the stream though. I'm gonna just hit the last frame and that's it. I'm gonna just hit the last frame and get on with it. I might end the stream. I might restart the stream then if that's the case. I read out that Sandman video you posted on Insta was sick by Hazardous Brick. Thank you very much. I hope I'm hoping my mic didn't cut out during that. Can I not get a shout out? Artbrick Animations, what's up? Okay, how does that look? I saw. And it's back? I mean, you guys saw, I read the donation, right? I read it out. I read out Hazardous Break's donation.
Why upgrade to YouTube Premium?
So that way my mic can stop cutting out.
So you'll never have to stop your...
Alright, let me just make sure that this is okay. And it's back? I mean, you guys saw, I read the donation, right? I read it out. I read out Hazardous Break's donation.
Why upgrade to YouTube Premium?
Sounds okay so far. My mic can
stop
stop cutting out.
So you'll never have to stop your...
Alright, let me just make sure that this is okay. Okay. Seems to be pretty good. And it's back? I mean, you guys saw, I read the donation, right? I read it out. I read out Hazardous Break's donation. Any mic cutting out issues. So I think we're okay. I hope. Hey, say it, but your mic sucks. Brick Boost Productions, how dare you? I know my mic sucks. My mic is pretty bad. I gotta get an actual microphone. But for now, I kind of just like the headset. I use a headset because I move around a lot, right? When I'm streaming, so I gotta make sure that it's actually just following me. I think it's echoing. All right, y'all. Restart stream. It's bad. All right, y'all. I'm gonna restart the stream. But for now, we know what it looks like at least. So that's good. I'm gonna export this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll restart the stream. But for now, BRB. Could you wish me a happy birthday? Because in a few days, and it would mean the world to me. Isaac, happy early birthday.